Hello?
Yo,
Is this thing on? My StreamYard just went black. As I was rearranging things. What's good? What is up?
wow.
Don't you
Sorry
do it.
about your day.
Don't you do it. Listen, slow down. We got all night. I said, what's up?
What is up? I'm actually having a pretty good evening considering I got to get up early tomorrow. So my stress level has dropped.
I'm having the best day of my entire life. How we feeling about this game tonight?
Obviously, I'm not pleased about what we might see. I'm really hoping that this Division Two guy starts upstaging and gets to keep playing. That's what I'm hoping for.
I hope he gets to keep his job, but if the Chargers lose, it's just going to put the cherry on the top of everything I could possibly be mad about today.
Fair.
Literally, and coming from a Chiefs fan, you guys can listen to this. You're not going to believe me when I say this. The only good part of my day today was watching the Cincinnati Bengals smack the 49ers. That is the
I'll,
only good thing to happen to me today.
I'll take
And
it.
that sounds like a lie, and people will probably say that I'm just need to go to the doctor or something because I hit my head pretty hard, but that thing is true also. And
I
I
mean, if
still
they
feel
don't
it.
put you in the blue tent at work, then then you don't have a concussion, obviously.
Yeah, just like Brock Purdy. He didn't go into the blue tent today after he took a harder hit than I did. So we're both fine. That's all right, Sports Cat. So next week, the two teams on the bye are the Jags and the Niners. The week after that, you get a very, very, I'm not excusing my language, pissed off Niners team. And I cannot wait to say, Sports Cat, what happened? Sunday night.
Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in.
I'm not that mad. I'm just disappointed.
Well, you're disappointed and your head hurts,
I've had
and
a bad day.
you've been asleep after hitting your head. So
Listen, I've had like a handful of concussions over the course of my lifetime, and every single time I was like, don't go to bed, stay awake. And I was like, you know what? That didn't help nothing then, so screw going to bed. I'm trying to think something new. What's up, Craig? John, Mark, Chad, hey, welcome. Sports
Chad,
Cat,
bro, what's up?
Rebecca, Pizzle, what's good, my guy? Lindsay was in here. I don't know if she still is, and also Panther. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. And Papa Blood tonight. I gotta fix a new camera.
So while you're fixing your camera, I'm gonna walk on eggshells with your personality tonight because I know you had a bad day. I'm gonna just give you that respect to tread lightly on what I say today.
Oh man. No, I won't be mean to you. The only way I'm getting mean today is if the friggin' Chargers get blown out. Chat, how do you feel about the thumbnail today? I feel like it's
Me?
very. I said chat.
Oh,
Is your name Chat? Bro! Zach Wilson is the GOAT. What's up, Crafty? Epic comeback. I told you it was good. Dad said, oh, they got an interception and he went 10 yards and scored a field goal. No, he went all the way down the field. Perfectly fitting thumbnail. Dude, I love it. I love it. Finish
Leo,
pouting like a
I
baby.
just want to tell
GG.
you, Leo, that I appreciate the Cleveland defensive coordinator and Minnesota's defensive coordinator for constructing our game plan. I think that if it wasn't for those guys, we might not had as easy of a time today. And I'm not
I think
saying it was an easy time. I'm just saying it would have been a lot harder to construct if it wasn't for what the guys did before us. So kudos to Minnesota, Brian Flores, and the Cleveland Browns. You'll never hear me say that, but that's where I'm throwing kudos.
Dude, I'm mad at the Cleveland Browns too. There's a lot of teams I'm really angry with today. The
Yeah, I guess
Colts, the Browns, the Chiefs, the Broncos. I can't remember, but there's still a couple other ones that I'm pretty mad at. You know what? I'm as sad as I was to see Atlanta lose. Dude, shout out to Will Levis. That first touchdown was definitely OPI, but if they don't call it, then you should celebrate because you just threw a 49-something yard touchdown to DeAndre Hopkins. But he connected again with him for 61. Yeah, there's 3, but there was 2 big ones.
Hey, what better way to start in the NFL by going out and throwing to probably a Hall of Fame receiver and giving him a chance to make plays? What nobody else on that team has done this year. Utilize what you spent money on.
And now the Titans aren't going to sell. All right, kickoff's up, and you get the Bears.
Oh, man, I get the Bears. Cool. Well, he's going to run this one back. He's at the 10, spurts out to the 15, 20, 21.
Oh, yeah. Pizzle told me today that Tommy DeVito is Danny DeVito's nephew, so I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Oh, man, look at this Chicago Bears team.
No, said nobody ever.
Man, Bajent and Moore and Mooney, they got a really different offense going.
I thought it was Baggins.
I'm ready to see what this kid can do. I haven't watched the full game.
I thought his name was Baggins.
Bajent, Tyson Bajent.
His name's Baggins. He's a hobbit.
Go, Bilbo. Back to throw, looking down the field. Comes out firing deep, all the way down the sideline, and Mooney makes the grab. Oh, my God. Is he down by contact?
Oh. And there's a flag. Where is it at?
Smack Brandon Staley right in the mouth. Come on, don't pull this one back. Don't do that.
Dude, they came out firing. They're hot. Real talk, why was I thrown in timeout? Because.
Oh, it is DPI.
Dude, and the Bears. The Bears.
Look at this.
41 yards.
Look at Darnell Mooney with the layout and grab with basically one-handed. Hold. How good was that throw?
The Bears. God, I hate the Chargers.
How good was that throw? All right, it's 1st and 10. He is under center.
Get this ground game going.
He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get blasted, but he's going to get about a 1-yard gain.
The Family Guy Bears. Oh, I didn't answer your question, Sports Cat, because I felt like it. I thought it would be funny. I knew you had 15 accounts, so I didn't have to worry about you not being able to be in here. The Bears.
Tyson Bajent with the big throw on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. And they're going to do the jet sweep handoff, and the Chargers read it and blow it up for about a 3-yard loss.
Can we just call him Baggins? I like that better.
I can't do it.
I don't know if
he hasn't even earned a nickname yet.
Yeah, he has. He's the first undrafted D2 guy to ever start and win a game.
I know, since like 1950.
Yeah, if it happened that long ago, then yeah, it's history. He's earned a nickname. People gave Mike White a nickname after he shredded the Bengals.
Well, I'm right now. I want to get to know him. So Bajent's back to throw, and he's going to be sacked at midfield.
Baggins.
And Joey Bosa is kind of an idiot, honestly.
I love Joey Bosa.
Yeah. That was a great sack.
Why is he an idiot?
I don't know. I don't like how he acts sometimes.
Now you know how I feel about Nick Bosa.
I mean, they're brothers. Oh, running into the kicker. Did they throw the flag?
No.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
they did.
It's not going to be enough for a first down unless they call it the personal foul.
It was fair caught. Because his brother's better, that's my reason. Yeah, but Joey's funnier than Nick. That's what really matters. Oh, he grabbed his.
Well, they fair caught it and they declined the penalty.
Probably because I didn't want to re-kick it.
Got it.
It was a pretty good kick.
It was a good kick.
Took him to the 7. And our first commercial break of the game. Why won't my camera stay in focus?
You didn't answer my text the other day. I got an extra ring light if you'd like it.
I don't know. That looked
Okay.
personal enough of a foul to me. That's what I'm saying.
Leo, did you think that was roughing the passer on your quarterback this afternoon?
No, but I thought his passer had a concussion.
I didn't think so, but they blew the flag on that one. I mean, I wasn't complaining. I was just asking.
I was gonna say, you don't need to complain. It was your only penalty in the game.
Right.
So when Bengals fans on New Year's Eve say something to me about penalties, I'm going to be like, okay, Mr. Least penalized team in the league. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, I guess that's something to hang your hat on.
Dude, we're one of the most penalized teams. But people ignore that.
Crafty, it was a very good offensive game plan today for them. And I think they caught San Fran off guard and they played their best football.
You were kind of on edge about it because it was your team, but I told you straight up what was going to happen.
Oh, I know. You were right. I mean,
the writing was on the wall for that game.
But it was by far the best offensive game we've played in a long time. As far as play calling, everybody kind of, playing a good football.
Dude, Mark, I did see that. I wish Joey would have just punched him. Like, honestly, I wish he would have punched him. After today, I've not seen a single Texans fan. I think I only know one Texans fan. Yeah, shout out to the Panthers, man. I know I made that comment during our picks video. I was like, they're going to beat a team unsuspectingly, but I don't think it'll be this one. And then they did exactly what I said they're going to do today instead of whenever I thought they might. So I wasn't wrong. It just wrong timing. All right, we got 1st and 10. Chargers backed up on their own 7. And a weird snap. Herbert's in trouble. Going to roll to the right, get a yard, and then go down. That was a weird play.
That's not how you want to start your game offensively.
At least it was a positive yard. They could have lost a yard and took a sack. I just got an ESPN notification. It said, how damaging was the Chiefs' loss to the Broncos? And, first of all, shut up, ESPN. All right, 2nd down and 9. Herbert looking, has time, fires over the middle to Keenan Allen.
Don't slam him.
It's caught over the 10. And it'll be 3rd down and about 5. It was emotionally damaging, yes. Dude, the Seahawks, man. Freaking Browns. I'm telling you, I'm so serious. When the Bengals winning today was the only good thing to happen to me. That's how you know I'm having a bad day. Dude, I freaking love Pat McAfee. All right, 3rd and 5. Big play for both these teams right here. Herbert looking, fires over the middle. It's caught. Ooh. That's a 1st down to Allen. He gets hit hard, though. And they're going to move the chains, have some room to work.
He took a shot.
Dude, that was the same kind of shot that Sanders kid.
Oh my God, I was so upset over that penalty.
That was what else is he supposed to do, right? What else is he supposed to do?
I thought he did everything right. I did notice that in the replay that there looked like there might have been a little helmet contact.
1st and 10, gonna hand it off up the middle, gonna get to the 25, and solid gain right there. That's Josh Kelly taking the first snap. Is that telling with the trade deadline coming up with Austin Eckler?
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
Well, no, I think he's out there now, but, giving Josh Kelly the top snaps.
You guys see mine. What did Rebecca?
I don't know. I haven't
I'm
touched it
looking.
yet, I'm gonna be honest. 2nd and 5, Herbert fires to the outside, caught by Keenan Allen again. That's his 3rd catch already, and he will get the first down in about 8 yards. How'd you hurt the noggin? Just stupid stuff at work. I don't know. I've been in the clouds today. It was a weird last 3 hours of my shift. It was a long last 3 hours. My boss told me I could go home early, and I just forgot. So I stayed there an extra 45 minutes. I just forgot. 1st and 10. Herbert stepping up, gonna dump it down to Eckler. Eckler's got room to run, gonna get another first down and go down out across the 45. Yeah, she got on the radio and was like, "Did Alex come down yet?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "I told you to go home." I forgot. I was talking to one of the table games managers, and they were telling me that they were going to teach me how craps works because I don't understand it. I just started the conversation with them. They were just sitting there, so I forgot. 1st and 10 from the 45. Herbert's going to hand it off to Eckler. Eckler's going to squeeze through for about 6 yards, maybe just 5.
The veterans on this team are looking really good.
This is a good football team. Their record is not who they are. Dude, the Bengals are like the first team since like 1950 for their first 4 wins to all be a different conference, and it was all the same conference. That's crazy. 2nd and 5. Herbert's it's gonna be a flea flicker. Then he's gonna dump it down to Parham Jr. and he's gonna get an edge and a first down.
He's a big dude. I mean, tall.
Dude, him and Mike Williams are about the same person. Like, honestly. Like, go look at some stuff on Mike Williams. I don't know their sizes, like height and weight or anything, but they've got to be almost identical.
Dude, he looks to be like 6'6".
That is like the ellipse, like smallest flea flicker play I think I've ever seen, but it was effective.
Yeah, weird play.
1st and 10, they're going to turn around, hand it off up the middle, and he'll cross the Bears 40. That's Josh Kelly again. Maybe they're just splitting their reps down the middle. I mean, Josh Kelly has looked good the last couple weeks.
I gotta say that is the common theme right now in the NFL is to dual threat your running back and not get overwork them.
I mean, that's the best way to keep them longer. All right, 2nd and 6. We're down to 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Herbert's going to fake the handoff, turn around, dump it right back down to him. He makes a guy miss, still on his feet.
He's gone. 25. He's gone.
He's going to take that all the way to the end zone. That's a touchdown. Austin Eckler. Bro. That was just about as exciting as that freaking first play of the game.
That was about as lazy defense as you can ask for. Nobody got over there to tackle him.
Well, after that first guy missed, it was all just downhill from there.
Whoop.
He just slipped around him. One of the Bears tackled their own teammate.
I mean, that's a Bear thing to do.
That's what happened. All right. Cameron Dicker kicks the extra point, is up, and it is good. The Chargers take a 7-0 lead with 7:08 to go in the first. And
I was just thinking that, Crafty.
We got ourselves a football game.
I was hoping the crazy Charger lady would be in here today to make me smile.
I bet she's there. bet
She was
she's
there. They had put the camera on her already.
Nah, they'd wait. That Chiefs game, they didn't show her until like closer to halftime. Maybe she was running late. It's LA. LA traffic sucks.
Yeah, the Bear tackling doesn't look that great, but you know what? Neither does this Charger team. So they're probably about equal today as far as defense goes.
Defensively, I can agree with that. Yeah, maybe they haven't spotted her yet. Mahomes got sacked today when he ran into his own lineman. I didn't see 1 second of Patrick Mahomes playing today. I only saw the Broncos. Well, I take that back. I saw one pass to Rice, I think, to end the game. I don't know. I just woke up. Dude, I would never live in LA. I don't know how people do it. Even like celebrities, like I know you got a lot of money and stuff, but like you still live like a normal person there. Like relatively, you know, you either have to drive through it or you see celebrities walking on the street like normal people. Like New York and LA is like where celebrities majority of them live and they just live like normal people, like normal lives, how they go about and so I don't know how they want to do it either.
I don't
Yeah,
understand. I don't understand California because California cost of living is so high, but yet there's so many ghettos and so many impoverished areas. I
dude,
don't
this
understand.
SoFi Stadium, when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl there, they were like, people were making like PSAs for Bengals fans from Ohio that were traveling there. They were like, be careful. Like, this is in a really terrible part of LA, like, don't take anything worth anything, all this kind of crazy stuff. Like, this beautiful stadium is in one of the worst parts of LA. Like, you couldn't have found a better place to put your billion-dollar stadium?
Wow, Austin Eckler, touchdown leader since 2021 by a long shot.
That's crazy. All right, getting ready for kickoff. The Bears get a second shot. Kickoff's up, and it will be a touchback. From what I saw of the game, it looked like the Super Bowl versus the Bucks. So our offensive line sucked, and nobody could catch again, like in week 1. You were in the hood. Yeah, see, like California has nice places, just like New York, like upstate New York has nicer places that is a little bit safer. But it's just, first of all, I hate the city. Second of all, I hate people. And third of all, like, if there's that many bad neighborhoods in a city, why would you want to be there? It's like Oakland. Who would ever choose to live there?
Bajan's back to pass. He fires out on the outside. He completes the pass, and that is Jones.
Oh, what's his name? Is that the dude whose name's like Velis something?
I'm
What's
not
it?
sure.
Hang on, let me look it up because I don't want to be
Jones
wrong.
Jr. or Senior. I couldn't see what is
It
the.
was Junior. His first name is Velus. Velis?
Wow. I'm not sure. I haven't heard his name before. So, first time I've ever called his name. Congrats on the catch.
He's been there a while, I
We're
think.
going to run the RPO and it goes straight to.
Oh no, just kidding. He's a second year wideout. I thought he'd been there for at least
Oh,
3
is
years.
that Deontay Foreman?
Dante? Deontay?
Dante.
Donta? Something like that. Yeah.
He looks good in a Bears uniform. Gets the first down on the Wildcat.
Yeah, all their running backs kept getting hurt, so they've just been bringing whoever. And I think he's one of the ones who had a pretty good game last week. Yeah, he's a second year wideout. Velus Jones
Oh,
Jr.
that's an offensive penalty. That's coming back.
It looks like illegal use of hands. What cursed the Niners more, Debo picking a fight before the Browns game or the guy who told Alex she mustn't be watching football? Definitely that guy.
That guy.
I've never hated the Niners, but I have since that guy. Like, I have just wanted bad things to happen to them just to prove a point. Like, it's like, I just want to scorch the earth.
2nd down and 16. Bates back to pass. He looks down.
He's got all the time in the world.
Rolls out, and it is completed, but it's bobbled, but there is a flag. Oh, he dropped it.
I don't think he caught that. Perna's curse wheel. I didn't watch his picks the last 2 weeks, so I don't know who he's been cursing. But yeah. I was gonna say the Debo pick in a fight probably didn't help anything, but
that was before the Browns game. That had nothing to do with today.
I'm gonna blame. Yeah, well, I mean, Debo wasn't there. He ended up getting hurt in that game. That's bad karma.
All right, they are in a deep hole, 3rd and 16 here. Let's see him drop the bomb again. I love that.
Dude, Crafty, it's all according to the plan. They'll be fine in 2 weeks when they come back.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to come up and put up 40, and then everyone's going to be like, oh, they're saved. And then they're going to be back and forth the rest of the year.
Rolls out, pocket collapses, fires downfield, and it's...
Nice catch, Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet on the edge. He's going to be a few yards short of the first down, though. And Chicago will have to punt.
Why does Cole Kmet literally look like a 16-year-old boy? Like, in his face. Like, he just literally looks like a baby.
Yeah, youngin'.
I mean, he's in his, 3rd or 4th year now?
But he does look very young.
That sucks I have to punt. That was a good play, man. Whose ball is it? It is about to be the Chargers. They're punting.
What's up, Grant?
It is 4th and 3 for the Bears. I thought they were going to take the delay of game, but they end up getting the kick off. And he's going to call for a fair catch. Oh, he got tripped. And there comes the flag. And that's going to go to the 15, but the guy trying to make the catch gets tripped up, and so they're going to get some more yards on that. Oh, shit.
Just banging a little bit of knees and ankles there.
Need the Bears to win. I bet $100. Nice.
Well, I'm pulling for you. But I wouldn't get too comfortable with that $100 being yours.
Is there another flag, or have they not made a decision yet?
Nope, they're just calling the penalty on the fair catch.
All right, so they said 15 yards from the spot of the foul. They were already going to be in good position if he was able to catch that.
Yeah, they're going to be up somewhere near midfield.
So it's probably going to be like the 45-ish, if I had to guess. The Giants game, they had 2 4th and 1s within Jets territory, but he chose to try field goals in bad weather that both missed. If he converted the second 4th and 1, they would have run out the clock. I was really confused how the Jets got the ball back. I wasn't really sure what happened because I didn't get to see most of that, the ending, but I just pulled the game tracker up on my phone afterwards right when the Jets got that last drive, and then I saw that he threw like a 30-yard reception to Garrett Wilson, and I was like, oh, he's really going to do it. And then it was another like 25-yard one back-to-back, and I was like, something happened. I think there ended up being a penalty, and that put him like on the 1 or something, and then they kicked the chip shot to go to overtime. Dude, there was a record high 15 punts between the two teams in the first half.
I saw that.
And I looked at the statistics because I just watched the Cowboys game and the Jaguars game today. But I was like looking at the stats and I was like, Zach Wilson didn't have bad stats. He didn't have he had the one fumble at the beginning of the game. on the first drive. But other than that, no other turnovers. He threw for 240 yards. He threw a touchdown. He did get sacked a bunch of times, and they only had 58 rushing yards. But I was just like, how was that game that bad when his stats were fine? And then you look over at Taylor. See, this is what doesn't make any sense. I know Saquon had a monster game on the ground. That's what the Giants' offense was. He had over 100 yards. But, between the two quarterbacks for the Giants, they went 6 for 14 for 7 yards. The math doesn't math to me on how this game was, just nobody was able to score, I guess. I don't know. Were there a bunch of missed field goals? I know he said that there were 2 at the end for the Giants, but, other than that, I need to go back through and watch it, but that doesn't make sense to me. All right, 1st and 10. Hey, I nailed it at the 45. And Herbert's looking to throw it towards the sideline. It's caught by Palmer. He's going to get about 9 yards, pushed out of bounds. That's funny, Crafty. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1. I want to know what went wrong in the Colts and Saints game today, too.
Only thing I saw was Derek Carr throwing a lot of good balls today.
I know he had a couple turnovers himself. 2nd and 1, handed off to Eckler. Eckler's going to barrel through for the 1st down. Today was just a weird day of football, I guess. The Rams completely melt down. I know Stafford, Kenny Pickett, Kirk Cousins, and Taylor for the Giants all got hurt. Stafford played. Pickett came out, so we got to see the MVP, Mitch Trubisky, today, who almost come back and won that game, by the way. 1st and 10, going to hand it off to Kelly. Kelly kind of front flips over the pile and picks up about 3 yards. He passed the ball to himself. Yeah, dude, that game has got to be the weirdest game of the week. What's good, Snowman? I just don't understand it. And that's why that's why everyone's like, don't read a stat sheet. It doesn't tell the story. And I get that. But the stat sheet makes 0 sense. It couldn't tell a story if it wanted to. The stat sheet makes it look like the Jets should have had 30 points compared to 2nd and 6. He's going to fire to, I think that's Palmer again, but he's holding his knee. I don't know if he was able to hold on to it. That don't look good. He's in a lot of pain. He's trying to stand up. I don't think he should. They say he did catch it, so that will be a Chargers 1st down, but they're going to stop and take a look at him. Let's see what happened. Ooh, I think he just stepped really weird on top of being tackled as well.
Oh, right there.
Oof. Hopefully that dude's okay. It's not one of those plays that my brain's like, that's an ACL. It just looks like he sprained it, maybe.
Like he rolled over. The guy rolled over on his ankle. It twisted his foot, but hopefully, I can't believe I'm saying hopefully it's a twisted ankle because I know that normally it's something worse.
Well, he started grabbing his knee.
I know, that's what scares me.
No, Snowman, we're just using Canva. When we solo stream, we use OBS, but we're just using Canva. I lost my train of thought. Titans were dressed as the Oilers and played like them. They did. Like I said, shout out to Will Levis, man. What a heck of a debut, honestly.
That was a good debut today. I was excited.
Falcons' defense isn't awful. And he played well.
Levis might have made Tennessee not be sellers at the deadline.
No, I think that's exactly what happened. They put the gun away. instead of pulling the trigger. Like, it felt like they were kind of just rolling over and accepting defeat. And then Will Levis came in and balled out, and they put the gun away. So, shout out to him.
Yeah, Ritter got benched today. Heineke almost let him back.
But they said Ritter went out for concussion protocol.
I read the headline I read says he was benched before halftime. I didn't see the game.
See, I saw that he got benched, but then I saw things that said he went into concussion protocol.
Don't know. Didn't see that.
Does anybody in the chat know? I'm pretty positive they said he went into concussion protocol. And then the GOAT, the man himself, Taylor Heineke, comes in and almost does it. Yeah, see, the TV said he was benched, but I read on the internet that he got concussed. That's what happened to me. Is like I heard he got benched, but I saw he was like getting evaluated for concussion. Dude, Josh Palmer's got some speed on one leg. Oh my god.
Boy's got mad hops.
All right, 1st and 10 now. They're going to hand it off to Kelly. Kelly will push him across the 30. And it'll be 2nd down. I guess we'll find out on the injury report that comes out on like Tuesdays if he's like in concussion protocol.
We did not pull Arthur Smith quote. We didn't pull Desmond Ritter for performance.
Yeah, they said it was a concussion. But I don't know what to believe. 2nd and 7.
This is the quote from Arthur Smith.
Herbert fires to Eckler and he gets him down, to the 15, and then we 1st and 10. Yeah, but listen, Arthur Smith has been kind of shady the last 2 weeks, so I don't know if I can trust anything that he says.
The Falcons announced that Ritter was evaluated for concussion earlier, but cleared. Ritter remained out. However, the head coach, Arthur Smith, said that the concern was the reason why he didn't return. So it could be either.
Yeah, I feel like he's lying.
It's a vague.
I feel like he's lying because Ritter's not been that good. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off up the middle. Eckler's gonna find a way to push forward for a couple more yards. It was just a matter of time before we saw Heineke. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, we knew it was gonna be sooner or later.
So that's why, like, is there any clips of him taking like a headshot or hitting his head on the ground? Like,
don't know.
Or did he just get a stomach ache and had a concussion? Like, or did coach hit him in the head so he could take him out and have an excuse? All right, 2nd down and 6. Herbert looking, has time, tries to throw the screen, has Eckler, gets inside the 10. There is a flag on the play.
So, just thumbing through while I was looking for that, the other headline that I read, and me and you talked about this briefly, and Josh Dobbs will start again next week, despite Kyler Murray being day-to-day. Do you think they're being cautious?
I think they're being, that's what I was going to get at, because the type of quarterback play that he specializes in, like, you need to make sure he's 100% or he's going to be, similar to like RG3, and that's their concern. It's okay to lose if it's Dobbs, right? Like, Dobbs isn't expected to win a game.
And I also...
that's an scapegoat kind of thing.
I also saw that Kirk Cousins had an ACL or a Achilles injury instead of an ankle.
Yeah, it's somewhere between the ankle and the Achilles. It's not the knee.
And they're talking about bringing in Colt McCoy.
Dude, Colt McCoy will blossom in that offense. Let's be real. As long as he don't get sacked every play of the game, he'll play well there.
He's a pretty good bridge quarterback that doesn't...
It's a good offense.
Believed to be an Achilles. Yeah, that's what they changed it on the initial injury report, Crafty. First it was an ankle, then I saw that, and then I saw the headline.
He's never missed a game in his career due to injury. He missed a game or two because of COVID a couple years ago, but that's it. 3rd and 3, Herbert looking, has all the time in the world again, fires, and he's got a guy, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown.
Feoko?
And that is Feoko. I'm assuming a tight end based on how he looked. And they're going to go up to 2 scores here. It's going to be a long day for the Bears.
Feoko. I think we said that right, Ani.
Feoko.
Look good.
He looks tiny. I guess we were watching Parham earlier. He looks small.
Parham's a big dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, Mike Williams and Donald Parham, they're the same. And the extra point is good. Is that his first touchdown?
I would assume.
I don't know how long that dude's been in the league.
Let's
go. Schedule. No, roster. Feoko. No, he's listed as a wide receiver. 6'4", 218 pounds. This is his 3rd season.
Well, he's a pretty big guy then, too.
But I think that's his first NFL touchdown.
Love it.
You love to see that. Been a lot of guys getting their first touchdowns the last couple weeks. You're a young tight end a couple weeks ago.
He's a wide receiver.
Oh, well, he looks just like this guy. With the same number, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, yeah, Yoshi got one again today.
I saw that.
I love that his name is Yoshi. That makes it fun to call out. I was sitting there.
I got a quick question for you. Like, just a brief, you don't have to go deep into it since we're on commercial, but do you think the Bengals looking as dominant pretty much on all phases of the game today, do you think that's going to be what keeps them from trading for someone like P. Reiner Hurst?
I don't think they're going to make a trade deadline move. No, I think they're going to hold
I
pat.
think if they would have kind of looked bad today, they may have. Like, win or lose, if they kind of looked bad, but they looked good on all phases.
The only thing I saw today was when Irv Smith fumbled in the red zone. That was the only thing that was. But they
he also
made sure
had more catches today than he has all season.
Yeah, I think he had 3 catches ended up today. He had his longest catch as a Bengal, if it was 12 yards. But I stand by what I said the other day when I made that video. I think they do need a second running back. The Joe Mixon clip was really awesome because, Joe Mixon says he's a slasher back. They lack a power back. And I think him playing power back is the reason why his performance is down some. But he played great today. But he can't sustain that for a season.
Did y'all see making moves at the trade deadline? I can still see Kansas City going after a wide receiver.
Yep.
I know we got McColl, but I can still see them getting another one. Also, I could see us, since we passed on Frank Clark, making a jab at Montez Sweat or Chase Young.
Yeah, one of those guys they said will be gone by the trade deadline.
I bet the Kansas City sends an offer. I would
trade Barkley.
Saquon said he did not want to be traded, and I believe him. And he was their entire offense today for the most part. So I just feel like I don't know. Terrace Marshall Jr., I could see somebody needing like a wide receiver 3 go out and get him. Like Baltimore. I could see them going after a guy like that.
1st and 10, Bajent's under center. He's going to flip it out really quick. And that's Moore, I think.
Yeah, I think that's DJ.
He's going to get about 7 yards on 1st down.
I think
I cannot wait until tomorrow because you know that you're going to start seeing stuff probably later tonight.
I don't know. I think they might wait till Tuesday. Let Monday Night Football happen because guys like Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams and Max Crosby.
fires out hits the running back on the outlet. He's going to get a first down and then a few more.
There's a lot of guys on Monday Night Football that could potentially be moved.
And that will end the first quarter.
So I think we have to wait up until, unless someone makes a trade that they need to get done because they're the fear of losing out on them to another team. I don't think we see anything until after Monday Night Football because the trade deadline's Tuesday at probably like 4. That's usually.
Yep, 4 p.m.
See, Panther. The thing is, though, like I could see Terrace Marshall being a consideration to trade, but if, in my opinion, obviously that doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. But I don't think that the Panthers will get rid of anybody on offense because they're still trying to figure Bryce Young out. If they unload, it'll be on the defensive side of the ball because they did just get a win. Not that, their season's going to be, playoffs or whatever. I guess it could be the way the NFL is going. But, like, I think they want to keep the pieces on offense they have to see what Bryce Young does over the year. Like, you went all in on this guy. So I think this is something they can't dismantle the offense right now. They're not in a position to do that. So I feel like if they're trading away anybody, it will be on the defense. If they trade for anybody, it will be on the offense.
I really agree with that. I was thinking that they may try to make a move for an offensive lineman before the trade deadline and trade away.
Yeah, see, like if they bring in anybody, I think it'll be O lineman, maybe another receiver, maybe trade receivers with somebody, something like that. But because they've got guys like Brian Burns that they can use to get what they want on offense, essentially.
I don't know enough about the Panthers ownership to know but they did unload Christian McCaffrey last year pretty early.
That was very respectful of them. And honestly, based off last season, it worked out for both teams at the time. I know this season's been rough, but look how much better they looked after that trade.
Crafty, I don't want Brock Purdy. I'm not sold.
Purdy was a better running back than a QB today. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. Dude, I'm just so, like, people at work were calling me stupid before this last 3 weeks because of the comments that I have made about Brock Purdy. Like, it become an ongoing thing ever since that one guy said something, and I was like, you'll see. You'll all see. Like, I'm not stupid.
Well, the opinion is being developed pretty solid at this point. Bajan's under center. He's going to go hands off the ball, and he's going to get about 3 yards on first down, maybe 2.
I think we might trade Burns, but it seems like we won't keep him, but we won't pay him. See, I think now is the best time to unload him because you can get a lot of good for trading him. Whether that be draft picks or players right now, I think he's probably the most valuable asset the Panthers have at the moment.
2nd down and 8. Chicago going back to about the I formation. Bajan's under center. It's going to go, hands it off again. He's going to bust a big hole for a first down. And then some, plus about 3 or 4.
Keep on keeping on.
If they can establish a run game today, that'll be really awesome. And Johnson is the running back getting the carries here lately. Last 2.
Dude, I took a fat L this week.
Oh, he fumbles the ball. It's a big scrum underneath there. I don't know who has it.
Arizona for Hollywood? Maybe. Maybe Brian Burns for Mike Evans. I forgot they're in the same division. But I think that's a good trade.
I know Cincinnati doesn't trade away talent generally.
No, they just let talent walk.
That's fair. Hold them to their contract and then let them walk out. It is second down and 8. Chicago recovered their own fumble.
Good job, Chicago.
Agent rolls out of the pressure. He lets it go, gets rid of the ball, and it will be incomplete. But he did not take the sack.
That's also good.
He didn't throw it straight to a defensive lineman today.
The only problem is Evan's age.
He rolled out of a blitz and then rolled into more coverage and still got it away.
I don't think Mike Evans' age is a problem, honestly.
No.
He's relatively healthy, like most of his career, and he's got to be the most consistent top wide receiver in the league.
Third down and 8. Page is back to throw. He fires, and it's picked off.
Sheesh.
He hit the. He had a receiver underneath and over the top, and I think he just pulled back on it a little bit. No. He just did not see the defender. I thought he might have been going for the underneath guy and overthrew him.
You know what? I just want to say I love you guys because you guys have all joined with me on this whole, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I needed to, like, convince you or anything, but, like, I feel like you just unintentionally all just meshed with me.
Honestly, though, I think, the fact that somebody basically attacked you for your opinion.
Yeah, but they all
your
attacked
opinion
them
turned
too.
out to be pretty spot on. That I think that's why everybody's kind of in defense of you here.
But it's funny. It's funny. You guys are the best.
You gave the Chargers too cool of a logo.
Dude, I wish the Chargers, like, mascot was the Blue Flash because that's actually pretty sweet.
It is pretty sweet.
Instead, they got Boltman or whatever. Mark, are you talking to yourself in the chat right now?
He is talking to himself.
Oh, gosh. I gave the Bears a pretty cool logo, too. You ever seen that show? It stopped here. 2 shows I like a lot. I thought it would be funny. Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't tripping. Like...
Hey, way to tee yourself up with questions, though. I mean, that could work out really good.
That's true, Panther. I just saw your comment right here. If the Bucks don't re-sign him, no point in trading for him because we can just get him in free agency. Yeah, but you're trying to develop a quarterback, so if you could get him now, that's honestly might not be a bad thing. You don't have a first-round pick, so at this point, you want to win as many games as you can to prevent the Bears from profiting off of you, essentially. I saw the beginning of it right around the time I stopped watching Cartoon Network. Dude, my favorite one is Ice Bear. I don't remember that the brown bear's name is, but he's probably the most high maintenance, obnoxious one. But it's the closest one to looking like this bear's bear. So that's why I went.
Herbie's 11 for 11 in this game.
I know Herbie's having a solid start. 12:45 left in the second. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Herbert's going to check it down, and he's going to get a couple yards here. Not a whole lot, but something.
I like CJ Spiller. He doesn't get to play a lot.
I was trying to remember his name so hard. The one time the crazy Chargers lady doesn't show for a game and they might actually win. I just want Taylor Swift back on the field. I want Taylor Swift back. We were winning then. Oh, that's a good sign. 2nd down and 5. Herbert's got a lot of time here. Finally dumps it down to Parham. Parham's going to get a 1st down and dive forward. They're in Chicago territory. We might be able to give someone else besides Burns because if we want to have a good pass rush, we need to keep Burns as long as he's good. I don't really know what the Bucks' needs are right now. Unless you want to give up like a third round pick for Mike Evans. Like offer a third and see what they say. Because I think that's a fair trade in my opinion.
Bucks
It's
are
gonna
in
be
an
a high
interesting
third.
position. They could buy or sell.
1st and 10, gonna toss to Eckler. Eckler gets smacked in the backfield. Loss of a 2. Yeah, I personally think now is the time to buy for the Panthers. Like, it seems like the ideal time to sell, right? Because, they're 1-6 or 1 and whatever. And so everyone's like, oh, they're definitely going to sell. But they just got their future. Like, this is the time to buy. They might not have a good record when the season ends, but they don't have a first-round pick, so they have no reason to lose out.
You're right. It might be a good opportunity to buy.
If I was in the NFL, that's what I would suggest. 2nd and 12, Herbert fires, gets it to Palmer, and he just goes down. I don't think he wanted to take another hit because he went straight to the ground. Supposedly Kelsey and Swift is getting more serious. I could probably bet $10 that they're not even together anymore because this is. I feel like those articles that come out were absolutely ridiculous. First of all, they were like, Swift says she wants to get married and have lots of football babies. Like, she's never wanted kids in her whole life. Why does all of a sudden does she want football babies? Like, that's ridiculous. I feel like that made her mad. 3rd and 6, Herbert fires to the outside. Good defense, incomplete, and it's gonna be 4th and 6. Oh, and there comes that flag. That was a good play.
And it's gonna be DPI. It's not going to count as incompletion either.
Or like a legal contact or some stupid. No, but it's going to be DPI.
It was on the play.
Not that I want to sit here and talk about Taylor Swift, but I just feel like things got blown out of proportion in not the way they intended to, like a bad way. And I think that might dissolve soon. She's about to go back on tour. He still has football. This might dissolve. As long as we can win without her. I don't care, man. I'd rather lose to Pizzle next week than lose that game we lost today, though. Like, seriously, that was one of the 2 games I didn't want to lose this year. 1st and 10, gonna throw behind the line. And he's gonna pick up a couple of yards here. And that was Quentin Johnston. I keep forgetting his name. No, I don't care because I don't think it's real. But I do care because I like both parties, if that makes sense, right? Like, I don't care, like, but I still don't buy into it. 2nd and 10 from the 30, hands it off to Eckler. Eckler makes a cut and up the middle for about 4 yards. What's up, Burdens? Don't hashtag let's ride me. Like, where's your pirate ship flags? I like those better. I'd rather lose to the Raiders than the Broncos. No offense, because like I would feel better losing to the Raiders. Oh, man, Broncos make me mad. 3rd down and 3. Play clock's running down. And he's going to fire over the middle, and it's nearly picked off. And be 4th and 3. It looks like that's not what they wanted to cook. Looks like they're going to have to settle for 3 here. I'll be frank. I like the Raiders team right now more than I like the Broncos team. Russ is corny, and I like Pat Surtain, but I like Samaje Perine, but he is irrelevant to that team.
I like Javonte Williams.
I like Javonte. Glad he had a good game. 43-yard field goal attempt is up, and it looks good. Wait, we've got a 17. Pirate flags tomorrow night. Well, why can't we just send premature pirate flags instead of hashtag let's ride? Oh, God, that makes me a little sad. I guess you can say hashtag let's ride because you also own them. The Raiders do own the Broncos. Not as much as the Chiefs do, but they're up there.
It did not, Mark.
I have not been on the studio today, so not really anyway. Also, that was your video, so I left it alone. Did the Bears score in this half? We got 8:50 left in the half. You know what, though? If the Raiders can beat the Lions, the only thing I'll be upset about is that's my eliminator pick was the Lions this week because I didn't know who to pick. And a lot of the teams that I wanted to pick, I've already used. So I just took the Lions and hope for the best. But if the Raiders can beat the Lions, kudos to them, honestly. Jimmy G is going to be back. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. David Montgomery might not play. I don't think he's going to play.
He hasn't been playing.
Well, he's only missed one game. We really lost to the Bears, dude. We really lost to the Broncos. Actually, that was last week, wasn't it, Burdens? I don't know if I ever looked into that matchup. I mean, I saw that the Bears had won, but I was pretty mad about that too. Who keeps letting the Bears win, man? They got 2 more wins than they should have. Why are we on primetime so much? You lost the Broncos that allowed 70 points to the Dolphins. I'm going to be real honest with you. That was my favorite day of the season so far. Is watching the Dolphins put up 70 on the Broncos. And they could have scored more. Out of respect, they chose not to score again. Like, out of respectfully, instead of 73, we're only going to drop 70 on you.
Man.
Oh, God, I think I cried. I laughed so hard about that. That was such a good day, man. Why can't we just go back to that?
Look at all the starting quarterbacks in Chicago.
It's not even the most. They're tied for second most from 2006 to now.
God.
Who's the other one? The Jets?
Could be. Bajan's back to pass. He sets up the screen, and that should be PI.
That should be PI. He was tackling him before he threw it. I think he just asked the ref that straight up. Yeah, I just want to go back to the Broncos getting blown out again and Brandon Perna not making a video tonight about making fun of the Chiefs. Anyone got any money on the game? I do.
I didn't bet today.
I bet a lot today. I actually won at least one of them. Isaiah Pacheco, if he would have had 16 receiving yards, I would have won another 5-legger.
There's the handoff. He's going to push through. He's going to get about 3.
There's somebody in the chat that said they put $100 on the Bears. I don't know if he's still here. Let me see if So I had Justin Herbert, 25 completions.
He's on a good pace for that.
Yeah, and then DJ Moore, 9 targets, which he has 2 so far. Roshan Johnson, higher than 2 receptions, and he has 1, so he needs 2 more.
There's a snap. Bajan's back to pass, looking down the field. He's going to let it go over the middle. It's caught by Moore, DJ, who's going to get all the way out almost to midfield before he gets tackled.
I put 3 bets on this game. You're braver than I am. I have a really, really hard time betting on my own team, even if it's like for them to lose. Even though I did put money on the Broncos today, I had a bad feeling about this game, and I was like, well, I'd like to win some money if something bad happens.
Contingency bets.
And then Dante Foreman, I need 2 catches. And then Cameron Dicker, I need 1 more regular field goal, not point after.
All right, it's 1st and 10. Chicago's closing in on midfield here. They're going to hand the ball off. He's going to bust through the hole. And that's Foreman. He's going to get about 5 yards on 1st down. Nice run.
I got a pretty solid 5-leg for tomorrow night also. But I've lost quite a bit this year.
Man, I'm glad.
Yeah, Mark, but I would have won money if I would have put it on the Cardinals spread. Because the spread was like 9 or 8.5, and they lost by 7. So I was almost not wrong.
It's going to go handoff again. There goes Foreman. He's going to bust through. He's going to get the 1st down.
Was that just me, or did that look like a Derrick Henry run straight up the middle?
For real.
Considering moving just for legal betting. Wait, let me see. Hang on a second.
There's not a lot of states that you can't find bets some way.
I know, we can in Kentucky now. Sports betting is supposed to be coming to California soon.
1st and 10. They got the Prize Picks thing.
Yeah, you can use Prize Picks. I use that.
And there is nowhere to go on 1st down there. He gets maybe a yard. The small price of Jamar Chase. Yeah, I don't think they're letting go of any wide receivers until the end of the season.
You can use
like Prize Picks, like fantasy stuff.
Yeah,
Bajan's going to let it go deep. He's got a wide open receiver. Oh my God, he falls down.
A pick? Is that a pick? It bounced off his belly. You can use Underdog Fantasy, which is what I've been using recently.
What happened?
Burdens. Nope, it hit the ground.
What? He never took his eye off the ball, but
he was sliding on his back on the ground, though.
Man, 3rd and 8. I bet he wishes he had it back. There's a 1st down completion.
That's cold.
Commit.
Burdens, if you use Tom and Perna's code on Underdog, they match your first deposit. So that's free money that you can get. And it's actually pretty nice. That's what I've spent the whole week on. I did put some DraftKings bet in. That's where I bet on all the money lines of the underdogs.
You know, Bajan looks pretty good for what he is, honestly.
For basically like the equivalent to a high school quarterback in the NFL. Like that's the way they're treating him anyway.
Absolutely. Kudos for them for finding him. Here's a screenplay, and that's Foreman. He's going to get out about 5 yards on 1st down.
Burdens, you do a minimum of 2 picks and then up to 5 total. Like you have to have between 2 and 5. And you can do it straight up where all of your picks have to hit or insured, which you don't win as much, but as long as 4 of them hit, you still win. Or 1 less than all of them. But you don't do money lines and stuff. It's just on the players. And you can do it for every sport. NBA, golf, hockey, football, college football. So, like this one, I have like Herbert having more than 24.5 completions. DJ Moore, more than 8 targets. Cameron Dicker, at least 2 field goals.
Bajan passes, it's completed.
Komet again. So, it's technically all parlays. So, yeah. Just not on, like, money lines and point spreads. It's just on players. And they do a lot of boosts on this too, I've noticed. Like they're doing a big boost for the Michael Mayer tomorrow because it's like Halloween weekend and Michael Mayer, Michael Myers. So if he gets more than 22 yards, I don't
Second
know.
down and
It's like
9. He hands it off, and then Johnson's gonna push forward for about a yard, bringing up 3rd and very long.
Dude, and very, very long. I don't
Brandon,
bet. I haven't bet since I was a kid. I used to win. I did more than lose, but yeah, now smarter and wiser, so I don't bet. Yeah, I wish I was smarter and wiser, but I keep on pushing. You know, I win sometimes, so it's not like I just straight up lose. I'm actually up right now. Sorry.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Bates is in the gun. He's going to look down the field. He's going to let it fly. He's going to complete it. There's more for another 1st down. And they are in the red zone.
Bears. The Bears. Maybe they will score.
They need to punch it in for a touchdown for sure. I don't know that a field goal does them a whole lot of good here.
It makes it a 2-score game instead of 3. So
I know that they really want to punch in a touchdown here. All right, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 17.5. Exactly. Looking to pass. Drops it out. He's got another completion to commit. And he breaks the tackle. Oh, they blew him down by contact. What?
Oh my God, dude, that was a touchdown that just got taken off.
Eberflus is like, why?
He wasn't even down.
I guess they determined forward progress had stopped as we hit the 2-minute warning. Yeah, that is BS to me right there.
Copy link. Okay, where's that at? Here is the link. Oh my God, that link is huge. Okay, anyway. Oh my God, it sent it in 2 messages.
It's that long. You can't put that many characters.
I didn't think it was that long. Okay, just go to one of the GPS streams for Tom, and in his description, if you click that code after or when you're making an account, did they do a boost for Scary Terry? I think they did a boost for him because it wasn't Halloween, like kind of like Michael Mayer, like they literally put a picture of Michael Myers on top, like a mask on him. But they had something boosted. So it was like ×3 instead of like the normal whatever it would be. But his didn't hit. Well, unless you took the lower. Why don't they just man press on 3rd and long? That's a good question. Where is it at? Yeah, it was 5 receptions, and you had to pick higher or lower, I think was his boost. It may have been something else. He had 5 evenly. So I lost. I need that touchdown to be more anyway. I wouldn't mind it being more. Either DJ Moore or Dante Foreman, one of the two. Or Roshan Johnson, one of those 3. I just need more catches. I thought this guy'd be dumping it down to his running backs a little bit more than he is. He's just handing it off instead. And being a kid, jail bet a friend. Well, then everyone else betted me. While I went from winning only $100, I won $1,000. Even the staff money, crazy. I was there for skipping school.
Man, that sounds cheap. Kid jail.
But the next day, I took everyone out to eat, so I wasn't stingy. Well, that's good.
2nd down and 7. Ball as at the 14. forward progress was evidently stopped. And here we go. They're going to do a little trickery there. And he's going to run with the ball. He's going to try to get the edge.
He got a couple yards.
Smart play by Mooney not to throw that there.
I think he should have threw it. I can't get receptions if they run with it. That's all I need. There's a couple receptions from a couple guys.
Let's see what he had out there. Doesn't really see much. Oh, he was covered. He didn't have. He made the right choice by not throwing the ball. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 4. Big play for the Bears. Flips it out. He's going to get a first down. He's going to get a touchdown. And that is Evans. I'm not sure which Evans that is, but he just ran it in for a tutty.
That's the scoring Evans. D. Evans. Let's see. D. Evans. Darrington Evans?
I've never heard of him before, but kudos.
So, I'll type it in the chat.
Evidently, the Chargers did not expect them to run the ball there. Darrington. Extra points up and good. And the Bears are down by 10 as we close in on that.
The Bears. Darrington Evans. I just heard him say it on the TV.
Darrington. I've never heard that name like that before.
It's a pretty interesting name. Darrington.
There's a Bears fan. No, it's a Rams fan. Cheering for the Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, I mean, we can get tickets to a primetime football game. Why not? Probably wasn't that expensive. Well, he was in a box, so it may have been. Maybe he's a season ticket holder. The charging has begun. What's up, Venture? Where's commercial? Dude, I hate that commercial so much.
What's up, Cal? Thank you for stopping by.
The Bears. If the Chargers lose this game, I'll be so mad. I will literally be so mad.
If the Bears win today, I will be shocked.
They literally just paid a guy to breathe into a fan like we used to do as kids. Bro, it's such a weird commercial. The first time I ever heard it, I was like, what is that? CJ Gardner-Johnson. He changed his name. His name's... No, that was him.
Mm-hmm.
CD Deuce.
Is that what he's changing his name to?
Yeah, CD Deuce.
Oh.
What's up, Roberto? Robert? Rob?
Mr. Rob?
Robbie?
Menardo?
Rob?
Menardo.
Rob? Interesting day in the NFL today. You got that right.
Love
Robbie. Yeah, it was a wild day.
Rob the Slob.
Slobbert.
Slobberto. Here's the kickoff. Bam!
And it will be a touchback. What are you doing?
This is a touchback symbol.
I thought it was up and down.
That's a tomahawk chop.
No, not side hand. Flat hand. Did you see my costume today? I haven't seen much
I
of
did
anything.
see your costume today.
He didn't ask you.
I thought Charlie was the best Uncle Festus ever.
Where is it? I want to see. Is it on Facebook?
Go to his live stream from this morning.
Oh, 1st and 10. And it's going to be incomplete. I thought that was an interception on your live stream. I'm going to pull
Threw it
that
into
up.
the ground, that's for sure.
Wait. YouTube is what I'm looking for. All right. Rob. Okay, you didn't come up when I just searched Rob. FL Thunder Digging with Robert.
Herbie's in again. He's going to let it fly. And that's a first down grab.
Is that Parham? No, that's that other guy. That's Quentin Johnson. I was thinking the number
That's
87.
the rookie there.
All right, where is it, Rob? Live 10 hours ago. That's got to be it. Oh, my gosh. Nice.
Herbie's back to throw again. He's got another one completed to Johnson, who's going to break a tackle. Gets
Keep
another
it going.
first down. And closes in on really close to midfield.
Dude, is that your skin? Did you get sunburnt or did you paint your skin? 1st and 10. Herbert's got time. He's going to – there's a flag down, and he'll just run out of bounds, stop the clock. Brock Purdy will be back soon in concussion protocol. I think they're trying to cover up the fact that he's got a concussion, but they're on a bye week now, so it don't matter.
It does. If you have 2 concussions 2 weeks in a row, I think that changes the whole season
That's
outlook.
Oompa Loompa. Hey, I thought you just stayed outside a little too long.
No, I've got a picture of Rob once when he stood outside too long.
I mean, I got one of them too. Hang on. I'm going to share with the class.
So man. She's got that picture, Rob. She's got that picture of you.
That's not what I was talking about.
Oh.
Dude, look at him. Look at that guy.
That's Hollywood if I ever saw it. Herbie's back to pass. He drops the screen to Eckler, who's got room. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, and down there. He zigged when he should have zagged.
There he is.
Folks, let me introduce my co-host for today, Uncle Fester.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Dude, Lobster Rob is pretty good. I liked your costume last year, too. What's his name?
Rob Burgundy.
Rob Burgundy, yeah. That one was really good. I liked it. Rob, I love that you dress up every year for Halloween.
Charlie was great. I admit, Rob. Yes, sir.
I still got that picture. I have the Rob Burgundy picture.
Heck yeah. There's just too many weapons on this Charger offense, honestly, for this D.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 24. Herbert looks, fires in the middle. He's got Allen. Allen's going to get like 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down. And it looks like they're going to use their 2nd timeout here. I believe in Sam. Wait. Which Sam? What did I miss? I was laughing at Rob's Oompa Loompa costume.
Yeah, Rob, I was only there for a little while today, but when I was there for the 15 minutes or so, it was pretty cool.
Okay, so they gave him 7 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 now at the Chicago 24 with 37 seconds to go. They're going to have a spot in the middle of the field wide open here. Not too deep, but probably around the 15 or not, yeah, or not the 15, about the 10. 2nd and 3, Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, trying to get it to Quentin Johnson. And I don't see any flags. I don't think he looked back at the ball. That was a good throw. He tried to. He was turned back looking at the ball.
Well, then, it looked like he had a hold of him the whole way down the field. That's why I was saying it.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 3. Now I feel like they dump it down to Eckler around the 10. All right, Herbert's looking, has time, dumps it down to Johnson around the 10. And they have a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the, 11. At the 11. They're going up tempo right here. Herbert's looking. And a batted ball is going to be incomplete with 10 seconds remaining. I don't think I have any wild Halloween stories, but I don't like Halloween, so.
Hit right off Jones's helmet and went straight up in the air.
Yeah, I thought it was batted at first, but he just doinked him. I try to stay home on Halloween. I did see an Edward Scissorhands, Amy Winehouse collab my first year at the casino on Halloween. That was pretty cool. All right, 2nd and 10 from 11. They got 11 seconds left in this first half. Herbert's looking to throw, fires, and it's caught by Parham. He breaks a tackle, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Chargers extend their lead with 4 seconds left on the clock. I love how the Packers found a way to break Vikings fans' hearts, even though they're not the better team. Yeah, they broke their quarterback.
Bears D is atrocious, Crafty. Because there was no coverage there whatsoever.
I mean, even with 2 guys on him, it didn't matter. Trying to drag him down. Extra point is up, right down the middle, and it is good.
So, Alex, if this game has a script, tells me that the Bears are going to come back in the second half and make this a game. Do you think that'll happen?
No.
I don't either.
They're going to get some garbage time touchdown in the 4th quarter, but whatever it's going to be like, final score either 14 or 17 to 35. The way this game's going. At least 35. Chargers might put up 40. I know it's not halftime yet, but I just put it as halftime. I don't think anybody's scoring with the last 4 seconds.
What?
What?
Tomorrow's a weird day for me. What's your schedule tomorrow?
I have no idea.
Tomorrow I got to go in early, and then I got to take Grandma.
Yo! What's up, Maniac? Papa Pancho. The Maniac Squad.
We got over there the
What's
other day.
up? Kickoff's up, and he's going to take a knee at the 22. Are you okay? I'm angry, but I'm okay.
Angry, but okay.
Tackling was the issue there, yes. I hope they throw a Hail Mary. Don't look like they're gonna, but I hope they do. And that is our halftime score, 24-7. Bears got a touchdown.
They did. Does that feel like a win? Nah.
Yeah. For them, yes. Thank you for telling us your plan. Wait, what's my plan? What did I say? I don't remember.
I think Panthers talking to Maniac, maybe.
Oh. Chargers are bad. Everybody's
feels like
bad.
two fairly bad teams.
Everybody's bad except for the Bengals and the Cowboys. Let's go ahead and crown the Cowboys Super Bowl champs.
Not
Everybody's
if the Cowboys have
bad.
to play on the road.
Bad. Well, the Super Bowl's in Vegas, so
Dallas
everyone's
just doesn't play as
bad.
well on the road.
You know what? I'll take it back. I'm not even gonna say the Cowboys are not bad. They're bad too. Bengals are good. Hey, cheers, Maniac. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Chargers bad. Broncos bad. Chiefs are bad. Raiders are bad. Bengals are all right. Yeah, see? Okay, yeah, I'll give it to the Ravens too. Ravens, not bad.
They played a good game today.
Cowboys played a good game because nobody was watching them because they were on at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, Cowboys need to play more 1 o'clock games, evidently. Take them out of the 425 or the national spotlight, and they play good football.
Browns are bad. They made me so mad today. They should have won that game, man. Who
Are
else
the Browns better with PJ
Colts.
Walker than Deshaun?
Colts are bad. Sean Watson's bad. Everyone bad.
Chargers are stupid.
How about the Buffalo? Buffalo's bad. Who did they play last? Oh, the Bucks. I don't even remember how that game went. It was only like 3 days ago.
Dang. That's what I got.
Yeah, they were Chris Godwin turning around a half second sooner for them from losing. So yeah, Buffalo bad. Buccaneers bad. They're all bad. They live and die by the early lead, just like the Niners.
Yes, that's a good point about the Niners. They do not play well from behind.
Should be. Does that make the Panthers good? You know what? I'll give the Panthers this week. Not bad.
She didn't say they were good.
Texans
she said they were
bad.
not bad.
I haven't said anyone was good. Except for the Bengals. I just say the Bengals are all right. Yeah, you see, I didn't say they were good either. I did. I said they were all right. All right. Panthers, they're all right. They catch a break this week. Yeah, they won by Chris Godwin not paying attention. Chris Godwin pays attention. Bucks win. Buffalo's bad. And the Bucks are still bad. Even if they would have won, I would have said Bucks are bad. That was a bad game.
Is Miami bad this week?
Yeah, I almost choked to the friggin' Patriots. Bad. They pulled away at the end. You know what? Will Levis gets a thumbs up, but the Titans are bad.
How about the Jaguars and the Steelers?
I mean, Jaguars, they're okay. They've won the last 5 games straight. But they let Mitch Trubisky almost come back in this game. So, good game, good win. I'll say that. Good win.
Are the Jets bad?
No, absolutely not. Zach Wilson's the GOAT.
Oh my God. Did he just barely made that winning field goal.
Zach Wilson is elite. He's the GOAT. No interceptions today. Brock Purdy had 2. Should have been 3. Should have been 3. But Mike Hilton or whoever it was dropped it.
Who?
It might have been Mike Hilton. The 3rd interception that didn't happen. Someone dropped it. It was in their hands. But you know what? Brock Purdy, 2 interceptions. Zach Wilson, 0. Last week, I had more turnovers than Zach Wilson. And the week before that, I had more. Kansas City, bad. Get them out of here.
How about the Seahawks?
Why don't we fire Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid while we're at it? Fire them. Bad.
How
Seahawks?
messed up would that be? Just if they was just to announce, okay, we're gonna just go ahead and trade Mahomes at the deadline. Who wants him? I would love to see that free for all.
Dude, I would stop watching football. I'd become a golf fan. What about Taylor Swift? You clearly pay her to go to the games? Nah, dude. I think she's using the NFL right now. And I love Taylor Swift, but she's bad. She's the reason we lost today. It's all part of her plan right now. She paid the Broncos. That's another team. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to call Atlanta bad. They finally did what they didn't have the guts to do, and that's put Taylor Heineke in, so they get an upgrade to all right. I know they lost today.
Talking about the Seahawks, not the Falcons.
Oh, who's leading the South?
New Orleans? Tampa? New Orleans.
I don't know. They're all bad.
New Orleans 4-4, I think. Maybe.
They're all bad.
They're all bad.
Sorry, I give the Panthers a break this week. But the Falcons. So I feel like that was fair for me to consider him saying Falcons and Hawks being the same thing in my brain.
They're birds.
Birds. All the birds. You know what? Seahawks, shout out to them. When has the NFC South been good? Go ahead. I'll wait. I don't know.
A couple years ago? It's not been that long.
I don't know, because, like, Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, like, it's a pretty solid. There was, like, the small, like, good Cam Newton era. You know, like, all those teams have had spotlights. You know, the Bucks had only had, like, 2 years of good football from Tom Brady and then 20 years of darkness before that. But
dude, the NFC is pretty messed up.
Burbs. Yep, here. This is all of the Burb teams. The Cardinals, obviously, the middle one. I'm going to give the Seahawks the swan, and I'm going to give the Falcons the little chicken. Is there any other bird teams? Or is that all? Is there only 3?
Falcons, Seahawks, Ravens.
Oh, we forgot about the Ravens. The Blackbird. Now that one's the only burb I'm not gonna call bad. They've had a quietly solid year. They've been very quiet. And I respect that.
Ravens are having a phenomenal year.
Yeah, but they've been quiet. They had that one bad game where everyone on their team dropped every single pass thrown to them. Oh, Maniac's not even streaming, but I mean, he's not streaming football.
There you go.
But here's his link. I'm gonna say hello. Everyone go drop a like on his video. Say hello.
Where's it at?
He said, "Blood fam for life." I love that dude. We've never rated a video game stream before. We've never rated him while he's playing video games. That makes you a rocket scientist then? Yes. Alex and Shade forever. Mark, you're funny. Dude, I freaking love that guy. I don't know why. Yeah, everyone at least go leave a like on his video.
Hey, every little bit helps, you know.
Yeah, that dude, he's a good guy. He is a good guy. He's playing the new Spider-Man. I want to play that. Man, I feel like I missed some teams that are bad.
Patriots.
Oh, they're really bad.
Rams?
Oh, yeah. Rams are bad.
I
No, I did say Colts.
think
did
she
say
already said
Colts.
Colts, Jim.
I said I got the NFC South taken care of.
NFC South just as a whole.
We got the AFC South taken care of too. Steelers are bad, but Mitch Trubisky's the MVP, and don't anyone ever forget it. Shout out to Mitch. He played a good game coming in, filling in for Kenny. Oh, speaking of, I just got an Adam Schefter update on Kenny Pickett. Like just now. Injured his ribs today, and his status for Thursday night's game versus the Titans is up in the air per league source. The team wants to see how he's feeling tomorrow. So it's not super horrible. Lions, you know what? Right now, they're going to get the all right pass. But if they lose tomorrow, they're bad. Vikings, bad. Packers, bad. Bears,
Can I summarize what you're saying?
bad. Yeah, go ahead.
I think what Alex is saying is that the NFL is just full of parody. I think everybody's good and bad at different times.
I didn't say anybody was good. I didn't say nobody was good. I said the Bengals were all right. I gave the Panthers a pass. I gave someone else a pass, but everyone's bad. 2023-2024 NFL season equates to bad. Yeah, there we go. Crafty gets it. I'm one more meltdown away from becoming a golf fan.
How in the F are you going to stream golf and be happy?
I'm just going to be happy by myself watching them little golfers do their thing. We're back from the third, or we're back to the third.
About the Eagles.
Eagles are bad too. Bad. You know why?
Why is that?
Because they've only looked convincingly good once, and that was against the Dolphins, whose defense is bad. I stand by that. Dolphins defense sucks, and that's their only truly convincing win. That they're this elite team that everyone says they are. There ain't no elite teams in the NFL. They're all bad.
Brandon Staley shaved his beard. Thank goodness.
Dude, he looked like he was 60 with that thing. He's not that old. Eagles not bad. Eagles are literally perfect on paper, but they don't play perfect. But Jalen Hurts didn't have an interception today, so cheers to that. I'll give him credit.
Comanches.
They're just inconsistent. They're just the weirdest football team. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off to Eckler. He's got nowhere to go. So, Commanders, bad. But you know what? Their 2 best games were against the Eagles. And that game almost ended exactly the same as it did 3 weeks ago. Commanders were driving to tie it up because they were leading most of the game. Eagles caught up, took the lead. Commanders were driving at the end of the game, almost tied it up for overtime. Almost. They didn't. 2nd and 13. Herbert looks to pass, stands in, fires, and it's caught by Keenan Allen at the 30. Cardinals would be undefeated if they weren't trash. Yeah, well, the Chiefs wouldn't have lost to the Broncos if they weren't trash. Bad. You know who's not bad? Pikachu. He's good. All right, 3rd down and 6. See if this Bears defense is tightened down a little bit. Herbert's looking, has time again. Pump fakes, fires, gives it to Eckler. Eckler's going to get the 1st down. He's going to take a kind of awkward hit right there, but moves the chains. Whoever said Eckler has glass bones earlier, it just registered to me what you said, and that's hilarious because it's true. That was like over an hour ago, I know, but I just thought about it. All right, 1st and 10 from the 37. And he's going to fake the handoff, quickly turn around, dump it down. I don't even know who that is, number 12. And he's not going to get anywhere.
That's Davis.
Who's Davis?
We had him last time. We looked him up.
Eagles are missing Shane Steichen. I think so too. I really believe that. Like
Alex,
if they had Shane Steichen with the team they added to this year, I wouldn't be saying they're not convincing me. Right? 2 Bears players hurt. I saw one. Oh, is it like Demario Davis or something like that?
Maybe that's it.
Demario.
We talked about him last Chargers game we had.
Yeah, versus the Cowboys. That game made me mad too.
Alex, your pick 'em this week was pretty bad.
Yeah, because everyone's bad. I got 5 right. 6 if the Chargers hang on.
Yeah, I was going to say, it shows you at 6 right now.
So probably 5. I'm just kidding. The Chargers aren't going to lose. And the Lions aren't going to lose tomorrow, so they're not going to be bad. Look, this is what the NFL league looks like.
Dumpster fire.
Bad. Okay, I'll stop calling everyone bad now. Makes me feel better, though. Because I know my team's playing bad, so if everyone else is bad, too, I don't feel so bad about it.
When you get done tonight, you better be clipping a short out of this.
No, dude. I'm not clipping nothing out of this. Not this one. I'll find another way to call somebody bad. I don't want to get roasted for just roasting everybody else's teams. Also, I do not crave the being attacked quite as much as you do.
Got to be seen to be attacked.
Yeah, Mark, but at least the Cardinals were better than expectations.
I was going to ask Mark why he thinks that Kyler Murray's not playing yet.
I don't think he's ready. Like, he's practicing, but that doesn't mean he's ready to be tackled in a football game. Aaron Rodgers is practicing, but he can't go out there and play.
I'm just saying that he was slated to return. They don't have him on the injury report still.
Darius Davis. Okay. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember exactly what. I think there is a Demario Davis, though.
Yeah, that name sounds real familiar.
From TCU? They got 2 guys in the draft from TCU?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that. All right, so they got the Bears players tended to. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. That was Terrell Edmonds, by the way, that got injured. Oh, fumbled snap. Herbert's going to pick it up. I think this is a free play, honestly. because I think the Bears jumped. Clips would be bad. You guys get it. See, you don't get it, but they get it.
Yep, you were right. Hey, look, there's a former Bengal.
Billings? That's a big guy.
Yep.
Man, he should have took a shot down that left sideline. He knew it was a free play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6 now after the penalty. And he's going to hand it off to Eckler. Eckler's going to get 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and inches. I don't think they want him to get hurt for an off-season trade. That's fair, too.
Yeah, you know what? They held him out. They could trade him before the deadline.
Nah, I still don't think they're going to do that. That looks worse.
They
If
could
they
trade
wait-
him to Minnesota right now.
3rd and 1, handoff again.
False
There's a
start.
flag, so I think that's going to be 3rd and 5 now. I could see him being a Falcon.
I bet the Falcons are relieved that they didn't get Deshaun.
Yeah, dude. Browns really screwed up by saying, hey, we changed your mind. We'll just guarantee everything. Now they don't even want to play him. That's got to be the worst trade of all time. I mean, it's a great trade for Houston, but it's got to be the worst trade of all time. 3rd and 7, Herbert lets it fly. He's got Parham for a big 1st down to the 40. That's going to be 16 yards. They took the QB in the 7th round while the Eagles drafted Georgia. That's literally what happened. They just drafted the entire football team. And somehow the entire league let them get away with it. Like, Jalen Carter didn't have to be an Eagle.
Yeah, he didn't go till like 9th.
Yeah, because the Eagles traded up and had 2 picks, didn't they?
They did have 2 first-rounders, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 1st and 10. Herbert's looking. Fires down the field. And he can't connect with Keenan Allen. There's a flag on the play. I think they did because they had the Saints 1st-round pick. And then I think they traded up. Also. Like, didn't they have 2 picks in the top 10? Even though they went to the Super Bowl?
I don't think so.
Hang on. 2023 draft class. NFL. Okay.
They only had 1. They had 2 first-rounders. They got linebacker Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter, 9 and 30.
Didn't they move someone around to be higher up, though? Or they moved back, maybe?
That was huge.
1st and 20, they're going to hand it off. No, the Cardinals had 2. They did trade back, but I feel like Philly was higher and traded back because they were
the
like
9 pick. I don't know where they got that. Must have been the Saints. The 30 pick had to be their pick from finishing runner-up. Because Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's the 30 is their actual pick. The Saints is their topper pick, but I think they moved around in the draft.
From Carolina through Chicago was their 9th pick.
2nd and 13th, gonna flick it to, I did not see who that was. And they're gonna get a couple yards. It's gonna be 3rd down. All I'm saying is their draft pick was not supposed to be at 9. I'm pretty sure it moved.
It just says from Carolina through Chicago.
So it wasn't the Saints? Somebody's going to correct this in the chat. Somebody knows because you're confusing me. 3rd and 8. Chargers looking to move. He gets it to Keenan Allen. It needs to be short. It will be 4th down and about 2 or 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Chicago had the 10th overall pick. They sent that in a 2024 4th round pick to Philly so they could move from 10 to 9. And that was the Panthers' 1st round pick from last year. Like the year before. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just looking at it. I was looking at Denver's pick with the Seattle got Devin Witherspoon. What a great grab there for
You know,
Denver.
that's another awful trade, that Russell Wilson situation.
Yeah,
Who traded with Houston? The Cardinals traded with Houston. That's how they got Will Anderson.
Right.
But the Cardinals moved back.
And they got
they got a 1st, or they traded their 1st and a 4th. But they get the Texans 1st next year. The Texans 1st next year and their 3rd next year.
Yeah. So and then they got Paris Johnson at 6.
Yeah, they moved back to 6. That was a crazy moment. Like when the Texans moved up to 3 right after drafting Stroud. Like that was actually crazy.
You know, just think, Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos could be responsible by their horrible trades by setting up Seattle or Houston for a Super Bowl run at some point.
Dude, I hope Houston, like, if my team doesn't make it, I hope Houston makes it to the Super Bowl. Like, without Deshaun, period. Like, that would just be so funny. Like, if CJ Stroud, especially this year, like, as a rookie, if he took him to the Super Bowl while Deshaun Watson can't even stay on the field, that's hilarious. Because the Browns are basically in hell next year.
Yeah, they are. They're in salary cap hell. This is their only opportunity, and Deshaun's not playing, so
they're gonna lose.
And they've got a great team.
Yeah, even without Nick Chubb, they still have a great team. Like the run game is still efficient. Like they've got Amari Cooper, they've got Donovan Peoples-Jones. Is that what his name is? Yeah. And then which they don't use at all. They got Njoku, Jerome Ford, Kareem Hunt, like one of the best defenses in the league. I know they kind of looked rough the last 2 weeks, but I don't think that makes them bad.
Finally, a kickoff.
All right, kickoff
7-7.
And it will be a touchback. I feel like that Tyson Badgett kind of looks like MGK without tattoos.
Little.
Like, but with Justin Herbert hair instead of MGK hair. Alright, since the Bears are taking over, that's you. I'm going to run to the restroom.
Smart play. 1st and 10 is going to hand the ball off. Foreman's going to be tackled for a loss. People are going to remember this comeback. You think so, Panther? I hope so. I hope they come back. The Shepherd University Rams. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Second down and 10. Baden's back to pass. He looks, he fires, it's complete to Foreman, who's going to get about 2 yards, and he's going to be immediately tackled. Yes. Cousins did go down today. Fitzmagic's retired, and he's on Thursday Night Football and fat. 3rd and 7. Woo! Badge is back to pass. He's looking down the field. He's going to let it go over the middle. It's tipped and incomplete. Almost intercepted. I'm really kind of surprised that we haven't seen Carson Wentz yet be signed by somebody. We're gonna see some people we forgot about come back probably. Chicago has to punt. It's a high, good one. It's gonna be fielded at the 26. Davis makes a move and he slips and falls at the 28. Yeah. These injuries are starting to mount up around the league, that's for sure. I mean, Aaron Rodgers' injury was horrific for the Jets season, but they're still winning. They're 4-3 now with little Zach Taylor quarterbacking. Zach Wilson. Holly Weird for sure. I can't imagine who else is out there. Like I said, I don't think they'll ever bring Kaepernick back. Cincinnati already brought back AJ McCarron. I can't think of anybody else that. I guess Matt Ryan could come back if he wants to. They can. This is the only year that has a manageable cap hit. Next year's cap hit $65 million for Cleveland, which will be like I'm thinking. I don't even know, but I think they said something like 30% of their cap. Can't believe that's probably right. They probably wish they exercised the 5th-year option on Baker, honestly. All right, Chargers have got the ball. And Alex isn't back yet. So Herbie's under center. There's a snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Eckler, who's going to get blown up for a 1-yard loss. Edwards gets the tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 11. 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. And there's Miss Alex.
What up?
2nd down 11 for the Chargies.
2nd down and 11. from the 30-yard line. Herbert looking. He's got time. He's going to step up, roll to his left, turn, fire down the field. And it's nearly picked off. Deep shot down there. But nobody on the on the Bears can catch, so. Because they're all bad. Ooh, Fitzmagic, yes. I don't think he's going to play football anymore, but.
Said he got fat and he's on Thursday Night Football.
Good. I think Phillip Rivers is the best option out of those three still. I know Dad will defend Matt Ryan, but I think Phillip is still the best. 3rd and 11. Herbert in trouble. He's being chased. Finally fires one-handed, and he can't hang on to him. Now it's Falco. That would have been a great catch and great throw if he caught it.
We've glorified a journeyman quarterback that just wasn't quite good enough to stay on one team.
Let Fitzmagic enjoy his life. Bro, he is. He's living the best life. Chargers going to have to punt here. With 6:19 left in the third. Punt is up. Nice punt.
Good punt.
He's going to return it from about the 6. He's going to return it across the 20, and then he'll go out of bounds.
There's Trent Taylor. Unfortunately, we had to cut him this year.
Yeah, for Charlie Jones, basically.
Jones or Yoshibas, they both were in the same skill group.
How do you say that?
Yoshibas is how you say his name.
Yoshibas. I never knew how to say it. I just looked at it.
It's like Iosibas or something like that. Yoshibas. Maybe it has an H too. It's really a strange name.
Seems like a good kid. I mean, I don't know
So
that
far,
much
he's
about him.
been an excellent 6th-round draft pick.
Man, I love 6th-round draft picks. Isaiah Pacheco. Yeah, I like that guy. There's a lot of gold to be found in late rounds like that.
For sure.
People just don't really people see the number. Oh, you're a 1st-round draft pick, you're good. Oh, you're a 7th-round draft pick, you're bad. Like, it's just like a thing. Like, people just, I don't know.
It's all a matter of finding talent that fits in your style and people with the right work ethic. If you're talented enough to be drafted, you're talented enough to be good in the NFL. It just depends on how much you're willing to put into it.
Yep. I agree. I mean, we've got a 7th-round corner from last year, and he's had actual playing time this year. His name's like Nick Jones, I think, with no K.
I think it was for Jacksonville. I saw an undrafted free agent with 2 picks in a fill-in spot for the safety in Jacksonville, I think. Just playing best life, playing his best ball.
Yeah, I mean, those guys, just like Badgett last week, they don't have anything to lose. They're playing for a job, obviously, but they don't got nothing to lose.
Doing a pretty good job of it, by the way. There goes the run. And he's going to get about 5 yards. That's Johnson, I believe. Tom Brady's not coming back.
He said Tom Brady is a late-round draft pick.
Oh.
Because we're talking about 6th and 7th round picks. That's why I said Tom Brady.
I gotcha. Because we were talking about quarterbacks that may come back.
Yeah, but we moved on to late round draft picks being steals.
2nd and 5.
Oh, someone
False
jumped.
start.
That was Komet. He got a little eager beaver.
Little ants in his pants. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ryan Poles. That guy used to be ours. Just like Ryan Pace used to be ours.
Fires, and it's completed to commit. Oh, after 27.
The Bears like to take things that are ours, except for Patrick Mahomes. They didn't take that one.
Might have to take Ethan to work.
It's a little late to find that out.
3rd and 3. Bethany's running late. Fires out to commit. He's going to get the ball, but he's not going to get. Oh, almost gets the first down. He's about a yard short.
I say go for it.
Heck, why not? You're playing with Brandon Staley. He would.
That's true. He did take a first rounder spot on the team.
I'm going to put my shoes on in case I have to. He's going to let me know within the next few minutes.
4th and 1. Looks like they're staying on. Tush, push. Tush, push. He's going to hand it off.
Oh, he's going to get blowed up. They're going to lose the ball here. He didn't get it. Stop.
No. Should have tush pushed.
Should have sneaked it. And that's going to be probably the ball game for them. I mean, I understand why they went for it, but I don't like the play call.
I don't like most of the things they do. Have I been summoned at all? Not by name, but we have talked about things that would summon you, probably.
Have you been summoned?
I know that my pillow and blanket has been trying to summon me since this game started. But I knew that was going to happen when I saw that this was Sunday Night Football. 1st and 10. Herbert's going to hand it off to Eckler. Eckler's going to get about a yard or two. It's not that I don't like this matchup, but if this was a 1 o'clock game, I bet it would have been a lot closer, a lot more high scoring. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Cowboys, if they would have played that game against the Rams on Sunday Night Football, that's not what it would have looked like. Nobody was watching them. No one was watching. There was no pressure on Dak.
I agree. That's why I picked Dallas, because they played at 1 o'clock this week.
But I thought the same situation with the Rams, too. 2nd and 9. Herbert steps up, avoids a sack, dumps it down, but he just misses his target. It's going to be 3rd and 9. I'm just saying, like, this game could have ended up being an actual, like, good game. Like, it's just been a dominant Chargers team. They're struggling a little bit here in the second half, but the Bears defense looks atrocious. But think about it when Badgett played last week. How good he looked.
For real.
Nobody saw that game, though. I know I didn't.
What could have been if they would only have flexed this out of primetime?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad because I didn't want the Bears to win. 3rd and 9. Herbert takes a shot as he throws. Ooh, he took a bad shot there. Like, it was tough. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, it was like a 1 o'clock game, I think. It may have been a 4 o'clock game. But, if it's not primetime, most people don't see it. Yeah, he took a bad shot. It makes sense that you saw it. But, like, what did I watch last week? I think the Browns and the Colts last week. Field goal attempt is up, and it is good. Chargers extend their lead 30-7.
Okay,
You know my prediction of like 40-14 still can happen.
Well, I'm taking Ethan to work. I do not know if I will make it back. Well, I will make it back, but I don't know if I'll make it back. Yeah, I will.
I hope you make it back. You live there.
That's a fact. Go Bears!
No.
Just make it close.
No. My answer is no. Come on. Come on. There we go. Never, ever cheer for the Bears. I didn't. It wasn't me. What's up, Dave? My gamble picking the Bears to gain a point in the pick'em did not pay off. Yeah, my gamble and picking half the teams I picked did not pay off this week. I got like 5. All right, kickoff is up. He's going to let it bounce. I think he should have returned it. How dare you? I didn't. I did not. Wasn't me. Or whatever Shaggy said. Wasn't me. Where am I at? Where am I at? There we go. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25. Badger's looking, fires to the left side, caught. That's more. And he breaks a tackle. What the heck was that? And he's going to get across for an extra, I don't know, 7 more yards. I don't think it's over, but it's pretty close. You're right. You're right. All right, 1st and 10, going to hand it off. And he's going to get another 1st down. Is the Chargers defense going to stop playing? I do need DJ Moore, even if he doesn't catch them all, at least 3 more targets. 1st and 10, Badgett going to fire. And that is caught by Scott on the sideline. Another 1st down. They're getting like 10 yards per play right now. And it's going to run under 2 minutes left of the 3rd quarter. Dude, I think that's true. I'm not 100%. We'll see in about 4 or 5 days when the season ends if they're actually going to do it. But I've been seeing it everywhere. So I think that's real. 1st and 10, going to hand it off up the middle. And he's going to get a couple yards. It'll be 2nd down. I believe that was Foreman with the carry. They're showing Justin Fields on the sideline. I think he's just listening to music. I don't think he's got a headset on. I think he's just vibing, doing his own thing right now. All right, 2nd down and 6 at the Chargers 30. They're driving right outside the red zone here. And he's going to fake the handoff, roll right. He's got time. He looks under pressure, flicks it to Kmet. Kmet's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards. He's a little slow to get up. And it's going to be 3rd down and short. But if it is true, I'm kind of excited. I'm not going to lie. And we've got about 1, maybe 2 plays left in this 3rd quarter. And we will be on our final stretch. Third and 2. Hand it off. And he's going to get blown up. Now, do they go for it? Or do they settle for 3? He doesn't have the mic down. I think he was just listening to music. It kind of looked like he was like singing along to something. All right, 4th and 2. The offense stays out, but they don't have to snap the ball here, so they might try to draw them off sides. Game clock's at 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he did it. He got him. See, he got some people to jump. I don't know who jumped first, though. Ooh, the OG guns. I haven't seen anything about that, just the map, but I would like to see that. All right. They're going to see. Clocks are at 0 here. But I think that's still going to end the quarter either way. Okay, so I guess no penalty. It's just the end of the quarter. And we have made it. It is the final countdown, the final stretch. All the Chargers have to do is not lose. They're in the right position to win, so just not lose, I guess. What kind of lame music do we think Fields was listening to? I don't know. It's a good question. Lame rap or lame R&B? I'm going to go lame R&B. Like, something makes me feel like he doesn't, like, listen to like, a lot of rap music. But I could see him listening to more R&B than rap. Just based off, like, kind of how his personality is. Shaggy. That's a good answer. We brought him up already once. It fits. But if I have to pick between rap and R&B, I'm going to go with R&B. I hope he gets on the mic and someone asks him. YouTube has been dragging today. I saw Ari. No, it might have been Schefter. One of them talking about how the NFL, whatever it's called, for YouTube, it wasn't working. Like, it was being very laggy, I guess. But they said that they were working on getting it fixed because a lot of people were complaining. Sunday Ticket, that's what it's called. But I haven't seen nothing about it. I mean, I haven't seen what it's like, I guess I should say. Fields isn't cool enough to listen to Mr. Boombastic. I don't know. I feel like he's listening to, like, I don't know, something corny. I don't know, something corny. Whatever genre it is something corny. 4th and 2, their offense is still on the field. If they don't get this, the game is just officially over. Badgett looks, fires to the outside, and I think that's picked off going the other way. And I guess he was not whistled down, still on his feet, just dancing around in circles. It costs more than going to a game. Yeah, I'll just stick with whatever TV gives me. Oh, that's not a pick. Either way, they get the ball, though. There's no point in challenging it, so they're going to give them that pick. It was called a pick on the field, but I don't think it was an actual pick. But yeah, that Rams fan, they just showed him again. He said it doesn't really matter, honestly. They're reviewing it, but it literally doesn't matter. I guess it matters for crediting stats, but that's just about it. Oh, yeah, they're saying the pass was incomplete. So he doesn't get the pick anymore. He almost got his whole glove underneath of it, but yeah, I almost bought Sunday ticket, but then I realized that I work every single Sunday, so it just doesn't matter. It'd be a waste of money for me because I wouldn't be home to like just sit and watch it. All right, 14:57 left in the fourth quarter. Chargers take over. It's gonna be a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And he's going to hand it off up the middle to Eckler. Eckler's going to fight across the 30. No more than that. 23-point fourth quarter comeback is going to be one for the ages. Look, I'm here for it. But if it happens, I'll be so angry. For live audio of the games, that's not too bad. What was the price difference in Sunday ticket in the NFL Plus? I'm sure it was a lot, but 2nd and 7, fakes the handoff, pressure's coming, and that might be a live football, and if it is, the Bears are going to get it back. Might be a fumble or an incomplete pass, I'm not sure. So NFL Plus is $200 and $300 if you do monthly. And ticket was even more than that. I might quit football if the Bears win. You know, I threatened to quit football if the Broncos won today. Okay, that's an incomplete pass, but it might be grounding the Chargers, I guess. But you know what? You're right, Dave. The Bears also doing this might be enough to push me over. NFL Plus Premium is $100 for yearly. That's not bad. Do you get like where you're able to rewatch games with that? Or is it just live audio? All right, 3rd down and 7. Herbert. I guess I rolled it in incomplete pass. He's going to take a shot down the field, and it's caught by Keenan Allen. Big catch. All the way down into Chargers territory. With Premium, you get Red Zone and NFL Network. I guess Red Zone's not too bad. I wish they would do like there's 32 teams. They would make a lot of money for this. Like if you could just buy your team. Right? Like for people who don't, like if I wanted to watch every Seahawk game here in Kentucky, I could watch every Seahawk game or, like every Chiefs game or every, 1st and 10. He's going to sidearm throw it to Allen again. I thought it was grounding too, honestly. Yeah, so, like, I wish they would just sell, like, team packages. Because some people are still going to buy the whole NFL thing. Like, that's what people do every year. But, like, I think they would make even more money if they sold team packages. Or, like, division packages, maybe. Something like that. All right, 2nd down and 4 from the 38. Gonna hand it off to Kelly. Kelly's gonna get 3. Dude, I think team packages or division packages, however you want to do it, I would definitely invest in that. So it's gonna be 3rd down and 1. We got 12.5 to go. Hopefully they keep just pounding the rock here. Don't allow the Bears back into this game. 3rd and 1, they're going to run it, and they're not going to get there. He's pointing, saying he got it. And they're marking him short. I just want single game pay-per-view. See, I would even do that. It doesn't even matter how much. Like, whatever price they want to put on it, like, for one game, it's still cheaper than going. Like, a lot of people would do that too. But we don't always get the game. That's fair. I work in Indiana. like the state of Indiana, which has an NFL team, the Colts, 4th and 1, they're going to hand it off to Eckler, and it looks like he's going to get there, and that's going to be a first down. But they'll show every Bengals game, right? But even when the Bengals are on a bye week, they will show the Browns or the Steelers or Ravens before they'll show the Colts. So, like, the local thing doesn't make any sense. Staley will call a deep pass on every play, probably. As long as they, like, run it at least once. Get a VPN, that's true. I'm not home for most of it, so it doesn't really matter. But if I ever get a new job where I can have Sundays off, then maybe. Maybe I'll just get a VPN. So we got 11 and a half to go. The clock is stopped right now. I think they're bringing the chain gang out. Then they are. I thought he got it. And they're saying he's short. So that's Bears football. Dude, I don't think he was short, man. NFL failing to flex the Giants-Raiders game out of the same time slot as Dallas-Eagles game was a massive misstep. Yeah, because, like, the Dallas-Eagles game is usually, one of the better games of the year, and that's coming from someone who could care less about the NFC. Like, and it's not even any offense to the Raiders. It's just, like, one of those rivalry games, like, that people like to watch. I'm surprised they didn't have it primetime anyway. I thought they normally did. NBC, Fox Sports, ESPN, and all that over NFL Plus. I know I have CBS and ESPN, but I don't have NBC, Fox, or NFL Plus. Hope he develops. I mean, he's not bad. He's just extremely inexperienced and probably didn't ever think he might get a slot to be a starting quarterback. So, I think if they keep working with him, he does have a chance. It's not like he's just going to, I mean, it's Chicago, and Chicago isn't really the city to develop guys, but I still think it's possible. Yeah, New York and Chicago are like the two worst places to attempt to develop a quarterback. Any other player? Yeah, but a quarterback, I do like the kid though. He's not been the worst quarterback I've ever watched by any means. He's not even the worst quarterback I've watched today. Chicago's where quarterbacks go to die. You can honestly say the same thing about New York too, or at least the Jets. I feel like a lot of veteran quarterbacks just go there as backups usually. They used to be who was it? That's got to be Chicago, man. The Titans. Yeah, that's the team I was trying to think of. But more so for wide receivers than quarterbacks. 1st and 10, he's going to look down the field and he's going to fire deep and over the head of his receiver, incomplete. He does have a pretty decent arm. He can't be the worst because his name's not Brock. Jordan Love stinks. I need to go back through and kind of I haven't got a chance to watch much Packers football, just like 2 games probably. I just don't understand the problem. 2nd down and 10, Bagent looks, fires, he's got, well, I thought that was Komet, but it was not. And that is Tunyon. I think that's his first catch of the game. Dallas Eagles should be Thanksgiving. Isn't it normally like... No, Dallas and the Lions play. 3rd and 1, they're going to run it. Looks like he's going to get there or very close. And they're marking him 1st and 10. I haven't seen enough of either of them, really. I know Levis had a great day. So shout out to him for that. 1st and 10, Bagent just going to check it down. And that's Evans again. He's going to get about 8 yards. This is a game of all time. Dude. You're correct. Hopefully tomorrow's game's exciting. 2nd and 2. Bagent looks, fires to the right side, caught by Komet. He slips a little, but he makes the first guy miss, and he gets another yard or 2. It'll be 1st and 10. You know what? I feel like the first quarter of this game made this game seem like it was going to be super exciting. Now, it's a solid game for the Chargers, but it just died out really quick. Washington? I don't mind Washington. They're just not great. Unless you're talking about Thanksgiving. That makes sense, too. 1st and 10, going to get it to Evans again. It'll be 2nd down. I have an NFL take I want to run by you later. Word. All right. I'm down to listen. All right, 2nd down and 4. We've got 9.5 left in this one. He's going to hand it off to Evans. Evans may get a yard, but he's met very quickly. Panthers versus Cowboys on Thanksgiving? Why? Because, yes, fair enough. Wonder why they gave the Bears a primetime game. They thought Fields was going to kill it this year, I guess. I mean, they had really, really high expectations in the offseason. 3rd and 3, and a great play by the Chargers defense. That was Asante Samuel who gets up and bats that ball down. It looks like the offense might be staying out there again. What do they have to lose? Yeah, this is a great play. Gets in there, disrupts the ball. No contact on the player. They gave the Panthers a primetime game? I didn't know that. The Colts didn't even get a primetime game. But I guess Panthers did have the number 1 pick. 4th down and 3. Bagent looking, fires over the middle. And I think that's caught. No, it's picked. It's going the other way. And he's going to just run out of bounds with it. I was thinking there is no way he caught that because of how crazy it was. But the other guy caught it. Yeah, Mooney just knocked it into his... I think that was Derwin James who knocked it straight into his hand. You ready for Sunday morning? Absolutely. It cannot be worse than today. So, and like I said, I would have rather lost to you guys next week in Germany than losing today. But hopefully it's a good game. I'll be at work. But, well, the first half of it, I won't be at work. The second half, I will be. I think I work out 11. That game starts at 9:30. Wow, that's what I'm saying. But I'm still excited either way. It'll determine how the rest of my day is going to go before, and I can just sit and enjoy all of Sunday pretty much. I'm excited, though. I hope you're excited as well. They played week 2 Monday Night Football versus the Saints. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And versus the Bears? Why the Bears? Why couldn't it have been anybody else on their schedule? Why did I guess we determined why the Bears had so many. Yeah, Pizzle, I'm gonna It'll be after tomorrow's game, but I'm gonna shoot you a message about that game. I'm not gonna stream it or anything, but like I said, because I'll be at work. But I did want to talk to you, so I'll get with you either Monday night or Tuesday. DJ Moore revenge game. Yeah. Do you think it's gonna be as bad as the Washington game? I hope not. I'd like to see the Panthers win, actually. No, he went and took my brother to work. He got a late text, but he left his camera up because if I take him down, our scoreboard goes with it. So I just left him up there. He left like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. He probably won't make it back for the end of the game, but he may. He may. Yeah. But those details don't matter, Dave. If they lose, well, they won that one game, and that's, RIP Dick Butkus, but that's probably, a little bit extra motivation. They had a great game, but I don't even know if, Bears fans want the Bears on prime time. 1st and 10 from the 25, gonna hand it off to Eckler. Flags are flying. He's not going to make it anywhere. Did he make you watch the IU exhibition game? No, I was at work today, and then I came home and I went to sleep until this game. So, I'm sure he watched it. But it was probably during the same time as the Bengals game, so I don't know if he did or not. What's up, Jeff? My local sports bar was a Broncos bar in Seattle. All TVs on the Broncos game during their slot for 5 years. I never knew how they stayed in business. Pick a team in our division, or that's good. That's fair. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. That's weird, though. We got 8.5 to go. They're going to run it up the middle with Eckler. This time he's going to get to the 30. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5. With New York and LA being split in half in theory, Chicago may be the biggest NFL market. That's fair, though. I mean, it makes sense. Also, I know LA is a big market, whatever, and there's 2 teams there, but for the NFL specifically, LA's not that big for football. Basketball, yes, baseball, yes, but football, I just don't feel that way. 3rd down and 5. Herbert's gonna fire, and he's got Quentin Johnson down near the 50 for big 1st and 10. Let me look up the Panthers schedule. Panthers schedule. You play the Bears next week on Thursday Night Football. November 9th. All right, 1st and 10 at the 48. Gonna hand it off to Kelly. Kelly makes a cut. He gets back to the line, still pushing. Gets across the 50, maybe to the 49. You know what? Maybe Justin Fields will be back, and everybody will get excited about his return, and then the Panthers will just shut down his return game. Dude, if he gets hurt. You're right. This happened last year against the Jaguars. Just the script was flipped. They were losing by a significant amount, and they were still playing at this point. And that's when he had broken ribs. He took a lot of shots in that game he didn't need to take. 2nd and 7. He's going to throw the screen to Eckler. Eckler's going to lose yards here, and the ball comes out. He may be down. I'm not sure. And it looks like the Bears end up with it. And the refs are saying Bears have it. And they're in Chargers territory with 6:14 to go. Yeah, Eckler. Yeah, that's a fumble. Just kind of got punched out right there. And the Bears are looking for a some garbage time points now to make this one interesting. These are the attempts to Quentin Johnston I want to see every week, maybe more slants. I feel like he would be great as like a slot type receiver that just, runs out 3 yards and runs a slant across the middle of the field. He's got a little bit of speed to him. So, I know they've got guys like Palmer and well, that other guy that was there last year's not still there. But yeah, so and they've got, Palmer kind of playing the outside a little bit more, and then Keenan Allen's kind of just playing everywhere. I feel like a slant or just any kind of crossing route would be really good for him. But the offense is selling, yes. I remember the Panthers having that primetime game. It was a Monday night doubleheader, and I watched the other game. I wanted to watch both, but they were overlapping, and that's why I didn't see it. I think that was the Bengals and Rams game, maybe. And me and Dad streamed that one together, I think. That was an ugly game for both of them, the Saints and the Panthers. I do remember it now. Oh, Browns Steelers, so it was the week before. I think we streamed that game too. Because I know we picked the Bucks and Eagles, I think, played the other one. That's right. It's all coming back to me. I don't know why I just started thinking about that. Like, we moved past it, but my brain was still there. Yeah, because we had 2 Monday night double headers, and then the Browns and Steelers, and then the Bengals and Rams were the 2 late games. And it was easier for us to do the 2 late games because of his other YouTube channel schedule and then just my schedule in general. 1st and 10, they're in Chargers territory, gonna check it down. And that's Johnson. If they want to go right back to him and throw it again, and then throw it to DJ Moore like 3 more times, or Dante Foreman, one of you just keep checking it down. 2nd and 7. He's got time, gonna check it down just like I asked him to, and he's gonna make the first guy miss, but get back to the line. All right, now let's throw to either Foreman or DJ Moore. Don't throw to Cole Kmet. Throw to Foreman or DJ Moore. And I don't see Foreman out there, so let's throw to DJ Moore. Fields wearing sunglasses at night. Dude, that man's goofing right now. And he threw it to Cole Kmet. The one thing I set out to do, but missed tackle, he's going to bounce out of it and get the first down. So now we have a chance. We have a chance. The parlay might still hit. Foreman, DJ Moore. Throw it to those guys. Yeah, see, you're on board. Let's throw it to DJ Moore. I need 3 more targets. He doesn't have to catch them, just targets. Stop throwing it to Cole Kmet. 1st and 10. Fires over the middle. That's caught. And that's Cole Kmet. Why does every backup quarterback for the Bears make Cole Kmet the number 1 target? I guess he catches most everything, but like it's every quarterback that plays in Chicago. Like that's their guy. DJ Moore's right there. 1st and 10 at the 14 now. And he's going to check it down to Johnson, but he throws it over his head. Dude, it's Andy Dalton. This guy Trevor Siemian. There's been so many quarterbacks that play for the Bears in the last like 5 years or however long Komet's been there, but they all do it. They all just make him the number one target. I would appreciate one pass to Dante Foreman though, but I don't think he's in. And he's going to fire towards the back of the end zone over the head of Mooney. It's going to be 3rd and 10. We got exactly 4 minutes left in this ball game, unless the Bears somehow score 23 points and send this to overtime. All right, 3rd down and 10. They're at the 13. He's looking, pressure's coming, fires. That's caught to Evans, I believe, and Evans is going to get about 8 or 9 yards, and it's going to be 4th down and short. Stay on the field, you might as well. It's 4th and 1. Tush push. Tush push. Tush push. Well, this is a long one. There's no way they're tush pushing. Kick Komet out of this game. That's what I'm saying. And they're going to hand it off. He's going to get the 1st down, and he'll be stopped at the 1. It's going to be 1st and goal. Just throw it to DJ Moore. Like 3 times in a row, incomplete. Just throw it to him, whether he catches it or not. 1st and goal, tush push. Dude, he might have got it. I don't know. It looks like he went under everybody. There's no way he's down, like on the ground. He may have been on the ground. Oh, he went to the right side. He pushed. I don't think that's a touchdown. All right, 2nd and goal. They're doing it again. Cole Komet saying touchdown, so we might as well listen to him. He knows what's best. And that's going to be a Bears touchdown. All right, we got 2:12 to go. They've got an extra point to kick, or looks like the offense is staying out there for a 2-point conversion. Throw it towards DJ Moore to try to make it a 15-point game. You know what? Whatever, man. I guess you might as well practice it. All right, here comes a 2-point attempt. He's looking. He has time. Fires. And he tries to get that. Was that Foreman? Either way, it's incomplete. The score stays at 13. I need the dopamine from winning. That's what I'm saying. No, I think the spread's only like 4.5 or something. I'll check. Let's see. Oh, I guess it was 9.5, but let's see where it closed. I guess it was 9.5. I thought it was a smaller spread than that. They had a lot of faith, but looks like they may cover. I mean, the Chargers may cover. All right, I'm assuming we see an onside kick here. But they do have all 3 timeouts, so maybe not. I'm not too sure. 1 score away from covering. And they do the onside kick. And it's going to bounce. I think the Chargers muffed it. But I think they're going to end up with the football. Dude, that thing just gets every which way they want. It just bounces all over the place. Chargers saying they have it. Looks like the ref is pointing in the direction of the Chargers. Imagine they score 17 in 2 minutes. That would actually be crazy. I think about 5 different guys had that ball in their hands. And yet it just kept on jumping around. Keenan Allen ends up with it. They should scheme up a ton of plays for him, for Tyson. Dude, I think they already have. Let me look at the box score, but yeah, he's leading the team in 10 targets, 10 receptions. DJ Moore is number 2 with 6 targets and 4 receptions. All right, 1st and 10. Chargers take over around midfield, just on the inside the Chargers side. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off to Kelly or Spiller. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. I mean, the Bears could get a stop here, and for some reason they're showing the whole DeMar Hamlin thing right now from the Bills and Bengals game. I don't know if they're promoting something or something. I'm not sure, but do the Bengals play the Bills next week? Is that what this is? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, I was like, that is a very strange thing to promote right now, but yeah. That ought to be a good game. At least I hope it's a good game. I've been having a hard time keeping up with my own team's schedule. I didn't realize the Bengals and Bills game was so close. I saw somebody talking about it, but I thought they were just like talking about, their matchup in general. I didn't realize it's literally in 7 days. 2nd and 9, gonna hand it off to Spiller again for little to no gain. It'll be 3rd down. And the Bears are not stopping the clock. Allen walked from the bench and got on the ball. Oh my god. If that's true, that would be hilarious. Yeah, that ought to be a good game, Bengals and Bills. I can't believe the Bears aren't even gonna try to stop the clock. They got 3 timeouts. That's what they're there for. We're not mad. None of us are mad though. All right, 3rd down and 9. Gonna hand it off one more time, and he's gonna get a yard or 2, and it's gonna be 4th down and about 6 or 7. They're still not stopping the clock. They have thrown the white flag. Unfortunately, I do not have a white flag in here to throw with them. And we did it. We survived. We survived this primetime game together. We're all better people for it. The Bengals win that, they're officially on a big streak. Hey, you got here just in time to watch the Bears literally throw a white flag.
I see that.
Yeah, they could have stopped the clock. They got 3 timeouts. Back when there was only like a minute and 58 seconds left.
They're literally down 3 possessions, so.
And the Chargers take a timeout here? Are you kidding me? It's like that time Nathaniel Hackett blew that unnecessary timeout for the Broncos. Do you remember that? I get 3.
What's happening, Pizzle?
Pizzle. Did you know you have the Bills next week?
Mm-hmm.
I just made that realization. That's going to be fun. It's Sunday Night Football. Should I wear a Bengals jersey or a Bills jersey? I'm not gonna.
You're not going to do either?
No.
I was working fundamental. I did get to see some of it on my Big Ten thing. I haven't got a chance to watch it all yet.
I read an article about it, but I did not watch it.
I do got some comments from Woodson's post game today that really impressed me as far as my wants.
Dude, I love that dude's Charger lanyard. That's pretty sweet. Oh, the Bears are the ones taking a knee. They really are throwing the white flag for real. Dude, shout out to Matt Eberflus for not wasting our next 20 minutes of our life.
Man, the game got over at least 12 minutes early.
Dude, I can't believe that. He just made his QB go out there and take the knee of death that you're supposed to stow upon someone else. But he put them out of their own misery.
Give it some perspective though. So it's what is it? 8:18 out there. They probably got about an 11 o'clock flight if they're lucky, and that way they're home before 4 a.m. Maybe that gets them a little bit more rest before they have to start practicing for next week. They're down 3 possessions. Why drag it out?
I mean, yeah, but you don't know how long you're going to have this badging, kid. That was a whole nother, practice a 2-minute drive. I like the idea of it. I mean, I didn't personally want to watch it, but I like the idea of you had 3 timeouts in under 2 minutes to go out there and practice a 2-minute drill. I mean, when they scored that last touchdown, they went for 2. Why? To practice. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was no other reason for them to have gone for it. I mean, it makes it a 15-point game instead of a 16-point game. But needed this dub, I guess, but having Harrison Jr. would be nice. Bro, whoever gets him, they're going to be lucky. It's probably going to be a Bear. But
probably going to be a Bear.
Unless the Bears screw that up and trade away their picks, thinking they get a good deal. And he's going to end up on some random team. Like, you know what? I could see the Texans finessing the Bears.
Wow.
Nico Collins, Dameon Pierce, Tank Dell. Tank Dell's there, yeah. And then Dalton Schultz, and then Marvin Harrison Jr.
I mean,
dude, I feel like if any team's going to truly finesse the Bears to get Marvin Harrison, it makes sense if the Texans somehow manage to do it. They drafted so well.
I would like it.
Yeah, I mean, the Cardinals might end up with them. The Panthers might end up making a reverse trade with the Bears. Somebody, I just feel like Chicago's not going to pick at 1 and 2. Like, I don't feel like they should. They should. They went out and did that and got those picks, If the Panthers finish last and the Bears finish second last or vice versa and they end up at 1 and 2, something just tells me they are not going to use both of those picks on their team. Williams and Harrison Jr., I could see that too.
Man, After with some of what I've seen from Caleb Williams, I'm not sure he's all that.
Tom Grossi just tweeted 1 minute ago, Bears versus Packers in week 18 is going to be an absolute disaster to witness.
Hey, Jeff.
The NFL will have a talk with the Bears tomorrow. There could have been a commercial-worthy play in garbage time. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was no reason for them to not use those 3 timeouts and let this young squad go out and practice a 2-minute drill.
What's happening, Frank?
How do we feel about Shiloh's hit? I feel like it was completely legal.
Me too.
Like, how else is he supposed to do it?
That's as close.
Just miss the tackle. Just let him go. Like, that's the only other thing he could have done. Just let him go. I thought it was legal. I didn't think, and I definitely didn't think he should have been ejected for it. Penalized, whatever, but the ejection, which I know they're weird about the whole targeting thing in college, but he wasn't trying to take his head off. He clearly made an effort to try to not hit his head. Like, he tried to make it as shoulder to shoulder as possible. So
and
that
he made it a non-lunge. He
just flat-footed leaned, right? Like,
it's because of how it looked. It's not because
it looked bad, yeah. But I think that's a feel. I think that's something like that should be reviewable. Like, because don't they get, like, these college kids get fined for targeting?
They get suspended.
Suspensions and fines. I'm pretty sure they get a fine too.
Well, they make money now, so.
Well, not all of them. If it wasn't Green Bay or Chicago, those tickets are almost free in any other city. Yeah, probably. How do you guys feel about the Kool-Aid Kid? Kool-Aid Kid. Let me hit the jujule.
I'm not sure what that is.
Panthers said they get fines. I thought so. Kool-Aid Kid.
What is the Kool-Aid Kid?
I don't know. I found an Urban Dictionary thing of the term Kool-Aid Kids. Something about from the 60s. That's racist. But I don't see. Oh, wait, I found it. Alabama Kool-Aid Kid. McKinstry flaunts his love for Roll Tide after clinching a spectacular win against the Vols in Week 8. I don't know. I never heard of him. Quincy McKinstry is known as the Alabama Kool-Aid Kid among those close to him. The cornerback took to social media to upload some photographs after Alabama overcame Tennessee on Saturday, and he sent out a message for the Tide and the Tide Nation. I love Bama, he wrote in his caption. This is a weird situation. I don't know what my opinion is, but it's strange. I'll post this link in the chat if anybody is interested in it. The guy got up perfectly fine too. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just a football play. And him getting thrown out, man, that sucks.
And then who was it that said a minute ago talking about also poor Shador? Yeah, that O-line in Colorado is not great. He's doing a fantastic job out there with not a lot of help. That team has like 2 or 3 good players, and the rest of them are just trash.
Who joins the crew tonight? What? I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. So, What same thing happened to Kareem Jackson? Y'all were talking about the draft, so I thought I'd mention him. Oh yeah. Oh. Probably Herbert, honestly. I would say Herbert or Eckler maybe. He did pretty well in this game.
What's that?
Yeah, see, he said Herbert or Eckler. As soon as I said that, I read your comment. Like, Eckler is the only other guy other than Herbert, I would think. I thought they only did that on Thursday and Monday. Did they do that on Sunday night too?
What's that?
A player joins the crew.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was only Thursday.
Since he beat New York today, by the way, don't drink Red Bulls until the 12th. I think I can hold off on drinking Red Bull that long. But I am not a big FC Cincy fan. But if they can win it all, that's pretty cool. They're like the youngest team in the playoffs, aren't they? Like in terms of how long they've been here. So they may have. Looks like they're talking about the Bengals and Bills. And I have the subtitles on, and they're talking about Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes also. So, I don't know. Now they're showing the moon. Yeah, I'm going to say Herbert or Eckler. Or maybe Asante Samuel. He got that pick. Or that Fueco kid. He got his first NFL touchdown today.
Parham played good today.
Parham did play good today. I'm telling you, he's filling in for Mike Williams. 100%. I feel like those two dudes cannot be healthy at the same time, though.
You know,
Parham and Williams.
there's way too much talent on this Charger roster to be as bad as they've been.
Well, when their defense sucks, their offense is good. And when their offense sucks, their defense is good. So, like, they stay in games for the most part. But both sides are not on the same page. They're not a bad football team. They've got a fairly good roster. Offensively, they've got a great roster. Defensively, it's not a bad roster. There's a lot of guys I'd love to have off of that defense. And this game just going to verbally meander around until they can run the last set of contractually required commercials. That's fair. And the game ended early, so they got to do what they got to do. Oh, man. Go Chargers. Thanks for winning. Thanks for not doing what it felt like it was about to happen. Thank you for not ruining today completely. Now, if the Lions can do what they're supposed to, or the Raiders make it at least fun to beat them, you know, as long as it's a fun game and there's an upset, either one. The Lions do what they're supposed to, or the Raiders make it a fun one. I'm okay with whatever happens. Thank you for not blowing a 20-plus point lead again. That's what I'm saying. Yes, thank you. I really needed this. I needed this win today. And I want a messy rematch I can go to. That would be pretty sweet, honestly. I knew that they finished with the 1 seed, so yeah, if they can get it done, go all out and get the dub, like, I'll cheer for that. Burdens, there's his flags. You know, if they can get it done and look like a, you know, if as long as the game doesn't suck ass, I don't really care who wins. But like,
Don't you just get the feeling that Detroit's going to come out firing tomorrow?
I don't know, man. They looked rough without Montgomery. I mean, Gibbs did step up, but no Montgomery again.
No, I mean, that was against Baltimore's defense.
Who'd they play this week?
Raiders?
Oh, they play tomorrow. Dude, my head. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they kept it close last year against Baltimore. They did not get blown out, and they're a better team now than they were then. So
I just think Detroit's going to come out firing tomorrow.
I'd like to see both teams come out firing.
I'd like an offensive game on Monday night. That'd be sweet.
And I do have my parlay thing. It's I know Michael Mayer to get like 25 receiving yards is one of them. That's the Halloween one. And then Daniel Carlson, so the kicker, to get more than 5.5 kicking points. Austin Hooper, at least 13 receiving yards, which I think is attainable. And then Jahmyr Gibbs, 15.55, more than 15.55 fantasy points. And then Sam Laporta, more than 8.25 fantasy points. So that'd be cool.
Sam Laporta is a big red zone target, so.
I mean, all he needs is a couple catches, and if he gets a touchdown, that'll pretty much just throw him over. The way that the points are counted in this, like his last 3 games, he's got an 8.2 against Baltimore, 5.6 against Tampa Bay, and 18.2 versus Carolina, which he had 2 touchdowns versus Carolina. But he got 8.2 against Baltimore, and he had no touchdowns. So he just had 6 catches. So 9 fantasy points is definitely attainable as long as he's getting targets. I might build another one for tomorrow.
Jared Goff's been spreading it around really good too. So
he's got a lot of options. I mean, you got Laporta and Gibbs in the passing game, but they had Montgomery as well. They got Jamison Williams. They got Reynolds. There's another receiver too that's getting a lot of targets.
St. Brown.
St. Brown, yeah. Like he could literally throw it to anybody.
Did you see where oh my gosh, can't get his name out. The former Bengal that's on the receiving core there stepped away from the team.
Yeah, Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones.
He said it was a family matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just released him. He announced he was stepping away, and so they just released him. So he's not contractually stuck anywhere.
Who do you think has the most fourth quarter comebacks from the 2021 draft class?
2020 was Burrow's class, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So 2021, I'm thinking, who would that be? Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Trey Lance. I'm going to go with Zach Wilson.
Davis Mills. I'm getting one.
Oh, Davis Mills. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm going to go Zach Wilson. Wait, which one of us was correct? Oh, I forgot about Mac Jones, too.
Oh, you were right. Well, Zach Wilson always has to be playing from behind, so.
That's my dog. That's my boy. You know, if the Jets ever let him go, I wouldn't be mad about Andy Reid signing him as our backup. I'm so serious. I love the same game, multi-game, random player parlays you can throw out now at the book. You can legit take the crap you need to win your fantasy football league into a bet now and the over on a random game. Dude, I love that stuff. Yeah, I've been playing on Underdog, and I used Prize Picks for a little bit, but I just stopped using it once Kentucky got DraftKings. So now I just kind of bounce back and forth. Open.
Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow night. I've got to go to bed. I got to get up early.
Yeah, I'm probably ready I'm pretty tired. My head hurts. I shouldn't stay up too late today. Hang on 1 second. I got distracted by something dumb. Okay. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow night we got Raiders at the Lions. Should be rocking at Ford Field tomorrow night. Hopefully the Raiders come to play. We got Jimmy G back, so we don't have to watch rookie quarterback anymore. Not that he's bad, but he's just not ready. So hopefully Jimmy is gonna give that little bit of bump of offense to go up against this, heavily looking for a rebound Lions team. It could be a great game, or it could be identical to the game we just watched. Honestly. Like, it's either going to be a close, great game, or it's going to be this, what we just witnessed, which is not as close as it looks. Because realistically, it's 7-30, and they just got a garbage time touchdown. So, on the over, Bookie always chuckles and reaches over to Slemmy. Dude, that's funny. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, probably at 8:05, 8:10 Eastern, somewhere around there. I know the game should be like at 8:15-ish. And we'll be in here. Maybe we'll come in a few minutes early if we got time. We'll see what happens. But we'll be in here ready to hang out. I appreciate hanging out with you guys, especially you guys sticking with me after he had to run, because it didn't get any better after you left. I mean, the Bears scored a touchdown, but that is the only thing that happened.
Yeah, I listened in the car. So
yeah, thanks for sticking out with me, John. Appreciate you also. But Mark, Jeff, nice to see you. Burdens, Panther,
great crowd.
Cody, Shelby, Leo, if you're still in here. Everybody in here, appreciate you guys. I do not have anything left. Do you?
Who day today, baby? That's all I can think of.
Okay. Much love, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And yeah. Well, I don't have anything other than that. Like I said, we always appreciate you guys. We'll be back for Monday Night Football. And until then, we will see you guys on the next one.
Blame it on the concussion.
Concussion protocol.